Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. We are going to be spending some time in Guild Wars 2 today. That's kind of become the theme for Sunday nights. And if you're not already familiar with me, I'm Cloudy Clarity. You can call me Cloudy or Claire, whatever makes you happiest. And this is my firebrand that I like to bring to most of my Guild Wars content, even though I am still an Elementalist main. So I promised raids and strikes and maybe some Heal Tempest practice if I get the courage to try to take it somewhere. So I think we're going to start with some raids. I want to first see if there's anything interesting for raids, and if not, then I'll probably put up a group and try to find one. So... Alright, we've got a Deimos where they're looking for a hand kite. That's no good. We got a Souls Horror CM where they are looking for a Healbrand tank. I can do that, no problem. Or a Conde DPS. A Druid Pusher. Nope, I'm going to skip out on that one. So what I will try doing is starting up my own little group. What I'd like to do is work on Adina today. I have a static that I run with on Mondays and Tuesdays, but we weren't able to get Adina and we weren't able to get QTP, Kadim the Peerless, and we weren't able to get Spirit Run because our group usually skips that one. So I'm hoping I can get those last two done today, or two of those three done today. So many people just selling raids. I'm going to post here... Adina, looking for experienced, looking for druid slash black bubble slash quick slash alright, let's post for all those things. We're basically needing all the roles. I can fill in and do Healbrand, I can fill in and do quickness, I can do DPS. I can do the Alack bubble if I have to, but my preference is not to, if I can avoid it. What I'll also probably do is just post in my favorite guild, Pivos, and see if anybody is interested in joining. Posting for Adina raids. Or I'll say streaming. Posted in LFG for Adina. Adina, anyone interested? And find out if we can find some people there. So raiding's really one of my favorite things to do in this game. I'm fortunate enough by now that I've actually completed all the raiding content, so I've done all the regular fights, I've done all the CMs, those are the challenge modes that you can encounter, and I've done most of the achievements in raids. Might not have finished them all, but... Aw, thank you so much for the lurk, Otter Chaos and Quinn. I really appreciate it. Good luck with your game in Apex. I know you were having issues with your sound the other day, so I hope that's under control now. So yeah, essentially, I've completed most of the raid content. I think some of the things that I've been, you can actually go into your hero panel, go into your achievements, and you can actually look at the achievement lines for different raids. Finish the weekly one, so this is getting your CMs every week, your different challenge modes. Hey, Chen! Thank you so much for joining again. I really appreciate it. Now you get to see me play a game I actually know how to play. As opposed to Littlewood back on Thursday. I don't know if you've ever played Guild Wars 2 before, but it's a lot of fun. And I honestly spend most of my time playing this game. Oh, it's an MMORPG, kind of like Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft, all those other ones. Obviously, it has things about it that make it unique. One of the things I really love about the game is you don't have a monthly subscription. You just pay for the base game, and then you can pay for add-ons or other things. Like there's different storylines that you have to pay for, but it's really a game that rewards you for logging in. So I'd say once a year or once every while, it will give you options to get these chapters of the stories for free. So as long as you log in. So it's really good about rewarding players for signing in, and they've had some expansions you have to pay for as well, but no monthly subscription like Final Fantasy 14. Perfect. One second. So we had a guy who just reacted. He said that he can lack. I'm just asking him if he's familiar with the bubble. I'm assuming. Oh, perfect. All right, so we got 2 of us so far. You'll find pretty quickly that when you first post an LFG to try to get more people to join you for a raid, it's going to take quite a while for people to start showing up until they see you're at like half a party or so. I'm going to message this guy. Hey there, want to join Radina and maybe QTP like the good days. So one of the nice things you can do when you have friends is you can make notes about them to kind of remind you who they are if they're just like randos that you encountered. This guy, I have him down as Adina QTP CM Commander. So this guy actually is, sweet. When I had done Adina CM for the first time, he had actually led a group on LFG, so I came and I joined him, and we did such a good job on it that they were like, well, let's go do QTP, aka Kadim the Peerless. We're like, sure. So then we went and did the CM there. He's asking if he can finish the fractal he's in. I'm like, yeah, sure, still forming up. Only 3 of us so far. But yeah, so raiding is basically, it's very similar to a lot of the other games that you might play with, like the MMOs for raiding. If you've played Final Fantasy 14 before, people describe those raids as kind of being like a dance. You just have to be standing in the right spot at the right time. Guild Wars 2, the raids are, I would personally say, more complex in that you can't just stand in the right spot every time and be safe. There's a lot of mechanics you have to deal with. The thing about Guild Wars 2 raids is most mechanics can be skipped if you do enough DPS. So the more damage you do to the boss, the faster you can skip things, and the less mechanics you need to worry about. So you'll find that like really high tier groups that are doing a lot of damage and that are like getting these really, really fast clear times, they are of course going to be going and like being able to skip a lot of mechanics, which helps them to get those really, really high and fast clear times. So I'm going to just pop into here because I might as well get us into position. So when you go and raid in Guild Wars 2, the raids are divided into wings. So there's 7 different wings, and each of the wings have a theme and either 3 to 4 bosses or encounters that you need to deal with in order to complete the wing and complete all the bosses. So this is wing 7, which is the final wing, and the first area here is actually referred to as gate. It's more of an encounter as opposed to a boss fight, and it's basically capture the points. So you're capturing a point here, you're capturing a point over here, a point over here, a point in front of the gate, and another point off to the right here. And then somebody needs to protect the gate while excuse me, this gate should be open. Okay, that's what I thought. And then somebody needs to go and protect the gate while everybody clears out the remaining enemies, the ads, until you can get to here. So one of the unique things about Wing 7 that kind of sets it apart from some of the other wings is typically you have to do one encounter after the other without skipping. But you can see that there's actually 2 paths here, one off to the left and one to the right. So if you go to the left, you fight a boss called Sabir. He's the air djinn. These are the djinns. They correspond with the different elements. And then we have the earth djinn, Adina, over to the right, who we're going to try and go kill. And this is a unique raid experience or raid wing because you can choose to fight either Sabir or Adina first, whichever your party prefers, but you have to complete both of them before the doors to Kadim the Peerless will open up over here. Now I've already killed Sabir, and because you can only get like the fancy rewards the first time you kill each boss each week. So the game actually remembers, okay, you've killed Gate, you've killed Sabir. So when I come into here, you can't actually see Sabir anymore. All we can see are his multiple platforms, and we killed him up there. So when I come back in here, I can't go and fight Sabir. So somebody who hasn't fought Sabir would have to come into the wing first if we're going to try to fight Sabir again. You can fight the bosses multiple times per week, you just only get the good loot once. But yeah, so this is Sabir's area, and as you're fighting him, he'll kind of pop into the middle right here, and then you'll have platforms that will appear, and you'll take the platforms around until you get to the next big platform, so on and so forth. Yeah, well, it is considered the like top tier end game content of the game. It is supposed to be the hardest content of the game. Some people might argue that CM fractals are just as hard. Like challenge mode versions of fractals are just as hard, but raids are considered to be the hardest content in Guild Wars. And typically a lot of these will have a little pre-event, so there's a little pre-event here to kind of teach you how some of the mechanics work. That's actually Adina over there. If I get too close to her, she's gonna like she's gonna quickly disappear, and she's gonna leave an enemy behind, and it actually gives you a quick chance to learn a little bit about how the mechanics work before even encountering her as the main fight. But it's better to do when you have more than just one person in here. Now, the wings and raids do reset on Mondays every week, so it's very possible we might not get many people biting on raids right now, just because it is unfortunately Sunday. And if that happens, what I'll do is I'll just go find a different group to go join for a little bit. Looking for heals and DPS. And it's an experienced group. Maybe I could just go and do something else instead, so you guys would actually have something to watch. Alright, maybe I'll do that. So I'll say, hey Nina, looks like no one's biting for Adina. We'll have to try another time. Thank you for joining. And I'll go let my friend know. No one's biting for the Adina kill. So I'm going to try to find something else. Good luck with fractals. Alright, so then I'm just going to pop out of here, leave the instance, so that'll take me out of Wing 7. And we're going to maybe see about going and joining Wing 3 for Zera as soon as I load back in. The Lion's Arch Aerodrome is where you can access all of the wings, so it has all the different doors for each of them. Let's see. First, let me check the looking for group. Let me know if you raid, I'll join whatever. Sounds great. He always loves to raid. He's very reliable like that. Okay, experienced, oh, looking for a lack. Nope. Experience only KP/ on join. Voice in the Void, I have that, that's fine. So VITV is Voice in the Void. It's a specialized title you can only get by clearing the hardest boss in the game, along with multiple other achievements. So usually people will ask for that to confirm that you actually know what you're doing. So I could go Healbrand tank. I'm used to doing that, so that's not really a problem. They want a QTP instance. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I have an Adina instance. Waiting for practice. Probably don't want that. Yeah, I can help them out. Here. Hi there, a Hilbrand tank with voice in the void. Let's see what he says. Bashara Shino. Let me ask us. Cool, come inside. Okay, sweet. Beautiful. So, tanking is one of my favorite things to do, specifically as a Healbrand. Healbrand's my favorite class to play. So when you play Guild Wars, there's a whole bunch of different classes. I think there's 8 different classes in total, and then each of the classes have subclasses as well. So I'm playing a Guardian, but I'm playing the subclass Firebrand. And from that, I'm going to play my Heal Firebrand, so I get my nice little outfit change. I need to change my stats. So I have legendary gear, which means I can change the stats on my gear at will. I don't have legendary for all of my trinkets, just for my backpack and for one of my rings. But I do have some extra tanking stuff. So let me just switch my gear. That way they know I'm not just stalling for time, so need more toughness. So when you are playing Guild Wars, some bosses have a tanking mechanic. Some tanking mechanics are based off of toughness, which this particular one is. You want to have as much toughness as possible. Now, why is my toughness so low? Ah, I know why. Harrier. Oh, I put it on Harrier. That's why I need Givers. So Givers is going to add me more toughness as well as healing power and concentration. Lobster or other Necro, one of you bring Epi. So I'm switching over from Harriers. So Harriers is the default healing stat because it's power, healing power, and concentration. I want to have Givers. And I want to put Givers here so I can have more toughness. We're actually doing the challenge version of Soulless Horror CM. It's actually a little bit, it's easier for the rest of the players and harder for the tanks, which makes it very interesting. Let me see, whose other tank? Need to figure that out. And then I'm going to request to specifically be the second tank. Head chef, changing build. Okay. Ah, that one, Samurai X. So you can see that they're also playing, they're playing a Guardian, but they're playing a different version of it, Dragon Hunter. I really hope that they're changing their build. I can't imagine trying to tank this as a Dragon Hunter, but I guess there's a first time for everything. I've got lots of toughness here, and that's good, and I want to bring something with more Aegis. So there's a stat called Aegis that basically blocks a free attack for you, and it's very, very important. I'm going to take this. Do you guys mount or glide in? I want to make sure I have my food and utilities. So in addition to all the different stats that I have on my weapons and my armor, you can also use a food and a utility that will increase that. Okay, perfect. And we'll give additional stats to you, which is good. The enemy that we're going to fight is Soulless Horror, so she's here. So essentially how this particular fight works is we're going to be on this platform and we're fighting the Soulless Horror. There are flesh worms around that we're going to hopefully murder as we're also killing Soulless Horror. Over time, as we do more damage to her, the platform's actually going to shrink and shrink and shrink until it's basically just this middle circle that you see here. One of the challenges about this particular fight... Oh, they did grab that. This is Wing 5. Just so everyone knows, this is Wing 5 all achieves. So Soulless Horror CM, River, then 5-minute statues. Oh, okay. So it sounds like this group is trying to get all the other requirements. Oh, it's time to go. I'm gonna let that other guy tank first. So, it's going to be a little bit hard when we're not in voice chat together. Because typically it's really nice like when I run with my static, because we can just kind of call out when the tanks are swapping. So essentially how this fight works is we've got these flame walls coming through. If you touch that, you're immediately dead. There's no saving you. Alright, so I'm going to take. So when I take it, I hit the special action key, so I issued a challenge to the Solar Sporer. So now she's going to pay attention to me instead of paying attention to everybody else. Also, I don't... Alright, we gotta move. So, if you touch that flame wall, you're like instant dead. There's nothing that can be done for you. Why am I going down so fast? Okay. Oh, CM was not activated. That explains things. So, everybody will always joke around that the hardest part of CM is remembering to activate the CM. That's so funny. Yeah, she hits like a truck. But my toughness is good. Okay. And I'll let Head Chef go again. Oh, he already activated it, so he's already decided he's first tank, so that's good. Alright, so typically we make sure that the first tank goes in first, so she knows who to go to. Okay, and then I'm just going to be here providing heals to everybody until it's my turn to tank. So typically what we do is at 90% of her health, the second tank will take, and then as I'm tanking, I'm going to be getting stacks of a debuff, and the longer the more stacks I have of that debuff, the more damage she's going to do to me, and hits me like a truck, which is sad. So, oh, we gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. This is fine. So see, I'm getting these like hands. What we really need is for someone to take that tank away from me. Okay, I think somebody else took it. It's hard to tell. But unfortunately, she does way more extra damage to me until those hands go away. So that's why I'm working on healing. Okay, so we've got a big wall coming our way, and we've got a CC. If we don't CC her in time, it's really, really bad. We actually all immediately die. There's no saving us. Okay, so my hands have gone away, so now I can go and tank her again. The Epi is dead. Okay. Well, it seems like everybody wants to keep going for now. So this boss is a hard boss, and it's got a lot of unique roles. So not only do we have two tanks, which is a little bit more unique than, or is extremely unique. There's only one other boss encounter that has two tanks. Okay, good. He took it back. You can see he's got the little fixate above his head, so he has it now. The only other fight that you can do that has more than one tank is Twin Largos, which is considered to be one of the hardest raid bosses to exist. Okay, so we've got that scythe there. That's really bad, actually. If you go through it, it puts a whole bunch of condies on you, or condition damage on you. So you got to be really careful about not standing in the way of that scythe. Alright, we got to make sure we're far away from group. And we have to pick up our friends, because otherwise we're going to have a rough go. Oh, and I went down. Somebody's got to pick me up. Okay, looks like I still have... Alright, we gotta move. Shit. Only 11% left. You got this. Fortunately, I got killed there because I went down and then got hit by the flame wall. So, that unfortunately happens. But she only has 4% left. The other tank only would have just taken, so they got her dead. Nice! And with that, she is dead. So the next one we're going to do is rivers. So, oh, well, they're all reviving me, so I always feel bad retiring from a checkpoint when people pick me up. So, we'll see who they want to escort. Desmina along the bottom. So, we have Soulless Horror, who has now become Desmina. So, when we first entered into Wing 5, there was a little spirit that was asking for us to help them, and it turned out to be the spirit of Desmina. Her spirit had been removed from her body by Dhuum, the guy who's way up there, and now we've managed to reunite her spirit with her body. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is rivers. So Rivers is a really easy encounter, depending on which group you're running up with. When you're on the River of Souls, it hurts you and does continuous damage. So usually you run like a lot of healers going up, and you always have what's called there's a particular class called an Engineer, and one of the variants of Engineer is Scrapper, and the Scrapper can provide you with super speed. Heal Warrior, oh, that's a meme. So anyways, the Engineer can provide super speed, so it can make her walk faster. So typically what happens is an Engineer and like a heal brand would stay back with Desmina, and would give her Aegis to protect her from specific attacks that are going to occur, and also give super speed to make sure that she's running quickly through the area. And then everybody else is going to go and attack specific enemies that are going to spawn in specific spots and kill them, so that way when Desmina walks past them, they're not there anymore. They can't hurt Desmina. We've got a Doogie is coming. I don't know who that is, but so let's zoom. Okay, so it looks like we've got our people sticking with us for now. Yes, this is definitely very, very daunting for new players, and that's why raiding is considered to be like top tier end game content. Specifically, the wing that we're in, Wing 5, is considered to be the hardest wing. Not because every single fight is the hardest, but because the final boss is the hardest boss in the game. So it's definitely can be quite overwhelming for new players. But it can also be kind of cool to see, like, hey, this is some of the stuff that, like, once you get a chance to practice and to have more experience with it, like, this is the stuff you'll be able to do. So, actually, I'm going to quickly swap before the ready check pops. And I'll keep the rest of my toughness stuff. I'll just at least do that for now. So yeah, for new players, raiding is probably something you wouldn't go to for quite some time. What's that guy doing over there? Oh my. Already this is chaos. Oh no. Well, this is not how this was supposed to go. Y'all left me hanging, he says. Yeah, typically we would all be going out on our jackals and mounting up and going into the first fight there. So that's kind of entertaining. We messed up quite a bit. But that's okay. It just means we're a little close to Desmina right now. Typically we wouldn't be this close to her. But that's okay. We'll just keep running through here. My job is... oh no. I don't know if I'll be able to save him. Okay, yeah, I got him. So you can't really tell too much right now because we're doing a good job of healing through it, but this river is dropping a whole bunch of pain on us as we run through here. But rivers is definitely the easiest of everything in Wing 5, sorry. So it's a interesting one that you can bring somebody who's newer to raiding to here. Typically, people would get into fractals before they get into raiding, just because. So there's a bunch of different types of endgame content. It's strikes, raids, and fractals. So most people would do fractals and strikes before they get into raiding. Strikes are like baby raids, and fractals are divided into 4 different tiers. Tier 1, 2, 3, and 4, so usually called T1, T2, T3, T4s. T1s and T2s are pretty basic. T3s do get harder, and then T4s are pretty challenging, depending on what you've got going on for the fractal that day. So typically, if you can do T4 fractals, you're ready to do raids. If you do okay with the strikes, you can go and do some of the easier raids as well. But that's typically, you wouldn't be doing this type of stuff until you get, you've usually finished at least the main story, not like Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, all of that, but like the main story, and you'd want to have at least a set of exotic armor that's all like one stat, not just like all mixed and matched. Alright, so we got Desmina here. Now they want to do 5-minute statues. Come to Barbie. Where's Barbie?
And what will you be doing while we handle the statues?
To recover if I'm going to fight
Oh,
Dhuum.
to Eater. Oh, they're going to do Eater first. Oh, are we breaking it? I'm going to ask if they're going to do the broken strat. So what we're trying to do right now is something called 5-minute statues. So the next boss is called statues because there's actually 3 bosses. There's the Eater of Souls, there's Broken King, which is like over there, and then there's Eyes, which are in the cave down there. Thank you for the rest. We are 1000% doing broken strat. Lobster is on bridge. Okay. When you spec higher toughness, figure it out. Alright. He's asking which one of us is going to be higher toughness, because we've got Eater of Souls is a toughness based tanking boss, so we need to figure out which one of us is going to tank it. If you can beat me, then sure. Lol, what's your toughness? Okay, nah, that's yours. He said he has a 2.4k toughness. I can get up to about 2084, so I'm not gonna beat him. So I'm gonna swap that over to Harriers. So yeah, so in order to get that Voice in the Void title, you need to do some very specific things. So you need to do Souls Horror CM, which we just beat. You need to do statues in under 5 minutes. So what it means by that is after you kill the first statue, so Eater of Souls or Broken King, typically people start with Broken King, you have to kill the other 2 within 5 minutes, otherwise you don't get the achievement. So, in order to get Voice in the Void, I might as well just pull it all up so we can talk about it. Or, actually, it doesn't come from Voice in the Void, it comes from, let's see, raids, Hall of Chains. What's Death May Never Die? No, that's defeat Voice in the Void. Ah, okay, it's just Silencer. Silencer. So you have to defeat the Soul's Horror, which is easy. Once you have a group that you know how to do it with. You have to do the challenge mode. You have to defeat Soul's Horror without being hit by Vortex Slash or Hurricane Slash. So you guys may have noticed when we were doing the fight that there were like those pinwheels, orange pinwheels coming out from her. Those are what you have to avoid. You have to complete River of Souls, which we did. Complete Statue of Ice, Darkness, Death and Resurrection. So these are basically the 3 statues. You have to complete all statues within 5 minutes. This is my I'm in a pug and I'm tanking template. Funny. Then you have to defeat Voice in the Void, so you have to kill Dhuum, who's considered to be the hardest boss in the game in general, and then you have to defeat Voice in the Void on challenge mode. And that, Voice in the Void on challenge mode, is the hardest fight in all of Guild Wars 2. So, in order to get that Voice in the Void title, you have to do this. So, people will from time to time post in LFG looking for group, trying to do some of these objectives, because it's very hard to do if you don't have an experienced group. I'll probably hang around with them for 5-minute statues, depending. If they're having a really rough time on it, then I'll go do something else like strikes. Sender's Giver, just Druid. Oof. But yeah, so that's essentially what we look to do here with, and this is what this group is looking for, is they're clearly trying to complete as many challenges towards the Voice in the Void title as they can. Now, some people do cheat on their Voice in the Void. So, for example, some of this stuff in the achievement line, you don't technically have to be alive for to still get it. Some of them you have to be, right? So defeat the Soul's Horror, I think you can be dead at the end of the encounter. CM, I think you can be dead at the end of the encounter. You have to be able to, I think, do this and survive till the end. That's without being hit. River Souls, I think you can be dead. Statues, I think you can be dead. You cannot be dead for 5-minute statues, so you have to be pulling your weight for that one. You can be dead for Voice in the Void and dead for Voice in the Void on challenge mode. So some people will actually, like, there are groups that can 8-man content. So Raids is 10-man content. As you can see, we are currently at 8 out of 10 people. But some people will, like, form a group of 8 people that they know they can kill the boss entirely on their own without any help. Quickness. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so you can, there are people who can do it with like 8 people, and they figured out how to do Dhuum CM with 8 people, and they will actually sell Dhuum CM kills for you, so you can get your Voice in the Void title, and they're going to charge you 1,000 gold to go and get that Dhuum CM kill. For context, I've never had more than like 300 something gold at a time. Like, I've never made it to 400 gold. It's, 1,000 gold is not easy to come by, unless you're really just sitting in this game for so long and just grinding it out, so. Luckily, Raid Academy, or RA, let me just see who this is. Okay. Luckily, Raid Academy was holding some groups to try to get the Dhuum CM, and I was able to get in on one of them, and we did get the kill, obviously, because I have the title, and I was alive till the end, which was good. Alright, DJ Soap has apparently not done this before. So, basically, typically what you do if you're doing 5-minute statues, so my static was able to do it the legitimate way, which is you kill Broken King, and then you, as soon as you're done with Broken King, you kill Eater's Souls, and you kill the Eyes in under 5 minutes. It was tight, but we were able to do it twice. The broken way is you start with Eater's Souls. You do everything you need to do for the fight for Eater's Souls, but instead of killing him, you have one person that hangs out on the river down here, and all but the tank go and float over here, and then the rest of the group goes and kills Broken King, and the group then, when Broken King kills, that's when the tank will kill off Eater of Souls. So basically you have 5 minutes just to do Eyes. Sub 1 north for I, sub 2 south for... Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sub 2. Sub 2, you go up for orbs here. Okay. Want me to be sack? Cool. Alright, I guess we're running 2 healers. Well, I mean, two, 2 heal brands instead of 2 druids, which I don't know how eyes is gonna work, but whatever. Oh god, I hope that doesn't mean I'm in charge of catching orbs. Oh god, okay, I think I'm in charge of catching orbs. Ooh. Great. Alright, well, we're gonna have fun with this. I've never done orbs before, so we shall see. Alright, we're just waiting on Sammy. And once Sammy readies up, we will get to go. Get to see this cheese strat in action. Someone is swapping. Okay. Oh, Nana is swapping. If we just running 2 HBs, does that mean we're the orbs at ice? I need to know that. I hope they can, Oh. Sammy had mom aggro? Well, I can tank. Alright, we lost a person apparently. Okay, time to swap back to all my, Did I accidentally... Oh, I didn't remove my rune, that's good. Okay, so back to my givers, so I can go all toughness here. I'll take this, although... But he didn't really get back to me on if we're doing the orbs at eyes. But that's okay. Givers. And more givers. Lady Kokona. Oh, it's Nina! Lol, that's funny. That's the one who was with us for, Adina. That's funny, actually. Okay, and I'm just swapping all my toughness stuff, and that should hopefully keep me alive. Where are you going, guy? Okay. I don't know. I just kind of joined this randomly because they said they were looking for a Healbrand tank for Soul's Horror CM, and I was like, sure, why not? Because I wasn't getting any interest in Adina. And then they said that they're working on the Wing 5 achievements. From what I can tell, we're stopping after 5-minute statues, but not sure. Not sure if they're going to go for Doom. I mean, I probably won't stay for Doom because I've already done Doom. Oh, unless I get to Healbrand tank, and then I would totally stay for Doom. Okay, maybe I'll stay for Doom because it's literally my favorite fight to tank. And my favorite fight in general. So, we shall see. Alright, we need one more. Hey Laura, do you have your 5-minute statues? Do you want to come and join and see if you can get it? He's still in the mist lock. So... And Laura, I don't see you online, so I'm assuming you're busy doing other things. While still lurking. And I appreciate the lurks. So yeah, after we do this Wing 5 5-minute statues, I'll probably move over to doing strikes. Because it looks like we're having a hard time filling for raids on a Sunday night. Which is fair. Let's see what's going on in terms of strikes. Strike missions. Looking for a Healbrand Druid. All strikes except FS. Daily last. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, they want everybody to GG. Retry from checkpoint. Yeah, we're still at 9 out of 10. Um, hmm, let's see. Yeah, I think I'd rather go and do some strikes, honestly. I think we're gonna have a hard time at getting this one done, so. Alright. I'm gonna say, sorry, I'm going to head out. Good luck getting your 5-minute statues. And then I'm gonna leave, which will kick me out. And then it'll kick me out because the rest of them are staying there. So when I leave the squad, it kind of is like, oh, you're no longer part of the group. Bye-bye. Which is fine. Okay, and let me sign up for strikes. Strike missions. No! The other group is gone now. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, no worries. I will go and find something else to do. So, we'll see if there's any other raids that are a little closer to filling up. They want hand kite and DPS. That's going to take a while. Q1 experience KP. Looking for a lack Hillbrand kiter chrono tank. Oh, they need everybody. That's 1 out of 10. So, we're going to leave that alone for now. And if we take a peek here, we need... Let's look at the strikes again. Yeah, nothing for the strikes. So what I'll do is I'll start by going to the Eye of the North, see if anybody is advertising in Say Chat there for strikes, which is possible. And if nobody is, then I'll go work on some other content. Again, I say this every time I stream this game, but I love the artwork for this. Like, Eye of the North is so pretty, and going to in between any of the loading screens for this game, there's just some really gorgeous art here. Okay. Oh, there's tons of people here. So many people. Okay, okay. Oh, are people getting ready for another one of this? When's the next one up? Dragonstorm. Let's see if anybody is queuing up for Dragonstorm, actually. Well, we'll check. We'll keep checking for strikes, because that's what I originally promised. And let's see. Icebrood Saga. Champions. Okay, I don't see anything up for that. Nothing up for strikes either. Sunday. It might just be a little bit too early in the evening for people. Just might not be having any luck seeing it. Daily... Oh, Cold War. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, wait, no. Cold War isn't the bad one. The bad one is, I should ask the emissary about this. So, when you've got the strikes, you've got, Cold War, Shivers Pass, Freynair, Bone Skinner, Voice of the Fallen, Claw, and Whisper Jormag. Actually, oh, so Cold War is the daily, I see. So there's usually a daily strike that you can do every day that will give you these profit crystals that you can use to open up the treasure chest. And depending on the week, you'll either have red, green, or blue ones. You can also exchange them here for specific items. That'll give you some free different like stat selectable gear. You can exchange them for the profit crystals, which will let you open up the big fancy chest. You can get fancy ascended armor and weapons in different stats. I don't know about this though. You must unlock the Bone Skinner's totem in the wardrobe to purchase this. Okay, I'm not familiar with that, but Bone Skinner is a very, 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 very painful strike. Probably the hardest one in my opinion. It's not as bad as the ones that go on forever, but that's okay. Alright, well, you know what? I'll go join them for a little... Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're dropping people quite a bit. And they still haven't had anyone join in. I'm sorry that everybody, Easy 3, all welcome. Ooh. Yeah, I would like that. Hi there. Can HB/CQB/DPS. And they are in Eye of the North. So I'm going to right click on them and join in Eye of the North, so they're just on a different instance than me. So because there's so many different people playing the game at once, they'll have a lot of different versions of the same map, so we call those instances. So I went and joined them on this one. CQB, please. Can do. I do spend a lot of time playing my CQB, but I like it. So my CQB, of course, is my Condi Quick brand. So what she's responsible for... Okay, her outfit looks wrong. that glitched a little bit. Alright, let's go, let's go. There we go. Yeah, so she does condition damage and also does quickness. Yeah, and this one's filling up a lot faster because it's the easy 3 strikes. So we'll get those in as our dailies before reset. We still have about an hour before reset, which is good. That'll give us some more of the crystals and everything that we can use too. Hey, Sub as a druid right now. Can go DPS if you prefer. Oh, okay. I think they're going in right now to start the jumping puzzle. So one of the cool things about strike missions is they're actually, they take bosses and fights and events from the main storyline and then makes them into solo encounters. I wouldn't say solo encounters, just an encounter where you can go and fight that one particular thing in a group of 10, and it's obviously designed for 10 man, so it is a bit more challenging as a result. Let's do this. Wait, Lab Chop? Or Lorixa Chop? Druid might be overkill healing, go DPS, but whatever you guys want. Do we already have a druid? Oh, are we trying to go solo healer? Okay, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. I'm gonna quickly give some stability. Because we're gonna have that thing run through us. If we have stability, we can get through and just walk right through it. Okay, so the start of this particular strike, you actually have to do a little mini jumping puzzle. Have I ever made it to the end of the jumping puzzle? Yes. Do I usually make it to the end of the jumping puzzle? No. There's some people who are just so fast at jumping puzzles, and I am not one of them. And what kind of happens is when you get to the end of the jumping puzzle, it's not a waypoint, it's a an icon appears on the map that you can just kind of teleport to. If you're familiar with Dragonfall, it's the same as that one. As those icons that appear on the map, so that you don't need to worry about trying to make it to the end, which I personally like. There's always someone who's going to be faster at a jumping puzzle than me, but that's okay. Alright. Going up here, and turn around. Oh! So slippery. Okay, come on. There we go. Gothmar Valley chest. I do need to start doing a lot more of these strikes though, because you can get a lot of a particular type of item and then you can consume it for volatile oh no! Sad. Volatile magic, which is ultimately what I want to get, is a lot of volatile magic. There! Teleport beacon has been lit. So now that that's been lit, you can see teleport beacon appearing. Oh, actually you can't see it on my map because I'm in the way. Sorry guys. Well, the teleport beacon has been lit and I can use it to teleport up to here. So I almost made it to the end. It was close enough. I got more loot though, which is good. Well, I hope this person's going to put us into different subgroups. We have 10 of us now. They must be Heal Tempests. They're not putting us into different subgroups. Okay. Apparently we're just gonna race through this stuff. That's fine. Oh, I should probably eat food. And utilities. Food, utility. Let's go. Yeah, this is gonna be so scuffed. Considering there's only, they haven't put us into different subgroups. So the reason why you put people into different subgroups is a lot of people have, their skills are 5-man. So for example, my quickness is only a 5-man. So what you do is you put me in a subgroup with 4 other people, and then my quickness will automatically target that subgroup before anybody else, so we can ensure those people are getting the quickness every time. So because a lot of the boons and everything are 5-man, we typically put our subs into groups of 5 and 5 for the 10-man content. But apparently, they do not want to do it this way. Which, I mean, it's the easy strike, so not really concerned about it, but still. Would be nice to show you guys what they look like and are legit. So yeah, this guy you do fight in the main storyline in Icebrood Saga. So if you have not seen him before, you will see him eventually if you go and do that story. And this is just the strike version of him. They've already announced that for End of Dragons, the expansion that we're going to be getting, that there's going to be more strikes coming our way. Which is good and all. But honestly, I just want to see more raids. That's what I'm hoping for. But they haven't said anything about raids yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Ta-da! Done.
Sounds like that worked out okay.
But no change
Nice
in
and
someone
easy.
responsible. It wasn't that thing.
And then we get to leave, and we get to go to the next 2. Any questions about any of the strike or what we're doing in it? I mean, that one, it's there's not really a lot of mechanics. As you could see, we kind of just stood there and like face tanked all the damage and didn't really worry about it too much. But I'll try to explain a little bit better what mechanics we're dealing with. So we've got this Pylon of Valor, and what you want to do is you want to collect enough of these. So I'm at 18 stacks, and eventually once you hit 30 stacks, you'll actually, it'll just become a boon that you have for 30 minutes. So that's typically what we do here. It's always one last person that waits to, there we go. That's good. We're gonna meet off to the side here, or go straight from here. So he actually turns into that other guy that we fought just now, once he hits 50% health. So he has a lot of things that will freeze us and lock us in ice in place. Oh wow, everybody's just ready to go. So he's doing that, and see, I got turned into ice, and now I have to punch my way out of the ice. I thought I had walked out of the, and see, he's got that wave. It's good to dodge through that if you can. And he's targeted on someone, so you just want to make sure you're not standing on that arrow that he had in place. And let's see. Oh no, I got knocked over. So he has actually gone off to the side, so that enemy from before is actually going to appear in the middle. So there are going to be some AoEs that I have to be good and actually remember to dodge, because they will hurt quite a bit. Seems like we are not getting stability provided though, so that is unfortunate. And that's why we keep getting knocked down all the time. See those AoEs appearing beneath our feet? We want to make sure that we're not in those, because they do hurt quite a bit actually. And I mean, your healers like you a lot more if you don't just face tank everything. Alright, so he's becoming vulnerable. And now we're gonna just keep fighting him. Do you reach your 6? Oh, yeah. Great question. I actually bought myself a like a MMO mouse that they're sometimes called. So my mouse actually has 12 buttons on the side. So I've bound my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that 0 elite key all to my mouse. And I also bound my weapon swap onto there as well. So when I weapon swap, I hit 12 on my mouse, just like that. And then that way I can still keep moving and being very like agile. You don't need to have a 12 button mouse in order to be good at the game. Some people, a lot of people though who do the end game content will have like 2 or like a few extra buttons on the side of their mouse, or some people are just like really good at playing computer games, so they're just really good at that. Me, I'm usually a console gamer, so for me, I like having buttons to hit with my thumb as opposed to buttons to deal with like on the keyboard. For me, that's just like too much for me to have to think about. But a really good question. And you can see I've also rebound my F1, F2, and F3 skills, as well as my F4, you just can't see it right now, and my F5, to kind of put them on either side of the movement keys. So typically I spend a lot of my time playing, like if I'm doing DPS, I'll be playing my Elementalist, and in the Power Weaver rotation, the Bolt to the Heart build, you actually just use your F1 and your F3 to swap between fire and air elementals. And when you're doing that, I just put F1, Q, which is to the left of W, and E, F3, is to the right of W. So it makes it really fast and easy for me to do my Power Reaver DPS rotation. I'm not as great with F2 and F4 because they're not in as great places, but it's a work in progress. I highly recommend though, if you do get a mouse with more buttons, that you try taking it, like practicing it by taking your character to some like really easy content in the game. So it'll almost have been 1 year since I bought my mouse, because I remember taking it to the Halloween maze, which we're going to have starting Tuesday, and having to reteach myself how to play the game using the buttons on the side of my mouse. And the maze was a great place to do it because you're running around in a group of like 20, 30 people, and then you don't really, if you mess up, nobody really notices, which is good.
Might makes me right.
Alright, so we've got Voice of the Fallen and we've got Claw of the Fallen. Now see, we got to dodge
Defense, then
that. So the thing about this particular boss is we do have to make sure we kill them both relatively at the same time. So you're gonna, especially where we've got a lot of Condi here, you're gonna notice eventually we're gonna have to pull off one of the bosses and we're gonna have to swap in between them. The goal is that they'll die around the same time. Otherwise they do hurt quite a bit. So I think usually when we get them to either 20 or 30%, depending on how many Condi DPS we have. Now I don't know how many we have. Oh. But I'd say maybe we need to swap over to fall onto the Claw. So I'm just gonna start that a little proactively. Yeah, we need to stop attacking Claw. I mean Voice. So, then we go and fight him over here. Hopefully enough Condi damage will tick down on the other guy that he's going to be pretty low by the time we kill this guy. I can't really go check him right now, but we'll see where he's at very soon. And we basically just stay and DPS this guy until he dies. Now, I don't have Arc DPS working right now, so my apologies for that. Anybody who's playing the game would know. Oh yeah, I can totally let you know which mouse I have. Just have to remember what the name of it is, because I did buy it a year ago. I'll check as soon as we have a lull. So, and then I'll get that for you. Because it's, honestly, it really was a massive game changer for me. And I went from, you know, not being able to do much damage and having a harder time playing this game in competitive combat content to being able to, you know, beat all the raid bosses and everything. So let me just, oh! What is still... That's a little bit bugged. Okay, well, that's fine. The guy's like, what WTF? So I have a UTech Smart Venus MMO gaming mouse. Let me type that in chat for you guys. UTech. And I just got it off of Amazon. Venus. Now maybe I can... Oh, that's nice of them. Go team, death after victory. Now, it should have still mailed me my... Yeah, it mailed me my loot, which is good. I should do a quick little thank you. Okay, and then I'll say to the squad, thank you. Because we got that done. So yeah, this gaming mouse, I really, really like it. There's a bunch of other mouses out there with like the 12 buttons on the side. What I really like about this one is, so the buttons are in rows of 3, right? And they kind of, they tilt different ways, which helps you to kind of figure out which row you're on. Because I've seen other gaming mouses that have the 12 buttons, but they just have, like all 12 buttons are the exact same height and shape and everything. And I imagine that would take quite a while to get used to and like be familiar with where to have your thumb on it, whereas this particular one where they tilt from side to side, it kind of gives you a better idea of, oh, okay, I know what row my thumb is on right now. So it was recommended to me by someone else who played the game, and I've had it now. It'll be a year in probably like a week or two, and it's been awesome. I've had no problems with it. You can also adjust like the sensitivity of it. So this is the sensitivity of it right now, and then you can have it zip around, which I do not like, or you could have it go even slower and stuff. So actually I think I have it at the slowest setting, but that's because I don't like my mouse darting all over the place. It's very easy to re-keybind everything. So again, I've got like 1 through 10 is basically my 1 through 0 skills here. And then 11 is my F5 skills. So if I was ever to play like Druid and I need to go into Celestial Avatar, I can use F5. And then 12 is my weapon swap, because I came from playing as an Elementalist, and Elementalists can't weapon swap. So when you're in combat, all you can do is swap between your different elements, and each element is a brand new set of skills. So for Elementalists, you can't weapon swap. So then starting with that and moving on to a different class, I was so like thrown for a loop by the fact that I had to weapon swap. So I ended up key binding it to one of my mouse keys, and it just makes it so much easier in the flow of battle. I definitely wouldn't have been able to get as much DPS and get as good at the game if I didn't have that. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the loot. So this is one of the best things that you get from doing strikes, is getting these Eternal Ice Shards. Because you can use the Eternal Ice Shards for multiple things that are like super amazing. One of the best things you can use them for is to get an Ascended accessory, and it's stat selectable, any stat in the game. So if you're trying to build up a class and you need to get some fancy trinkets for it, you can just do strikes, and it doesn't take you long. I got 74 just from doing 3 of the strikes, and there's 6 in total. So you could do a lot more strikes and get a lot more of these Eternal Ice Shards and then get talismans. You can also go to another vendor located in Bjora's Marches. You just have to do a quest line, a storyline in order to activate that merchant. But once you have that merchant, you can actually buy a stat selectable amulet from him. And again, using the Eternal Ice Shards. The other thing that you can do is you can go to this guy and where is it? Which tab? Which tab? It might be under this tab. What you can do is you can use you can use Eternal Ice Shards to buy these Living World Season 4 currencies. So number one, this is super useful because if you're working on Skyscale, you can actually exchange these to get some of the currencies for Skyscale, which if you're doing the return to storylines right now, you're going to get enough of these to get Skyscale anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But if you're trying to rush towards the finish line, you can use the Eternal Ice Shards to get those. But the other thing you can do is you can buy these, right? And if you exchange these and you get some of the Crocotite ore, you can consume the Crocotite ore. So it says here, use for crafting or consume for volatile magic. You can consume them for volatile magic and then use your volatile magic to buy trophy shipments. So why would you want to buy trophy shipments? Because trophy shipments are going to give you tier 5 and tier 6 crafting materials that are like blood, venom, claws, veins, scales, totems, and bones, and those kinds of things. And those are really, really important to make legendaries. So if you've been following along with some of my other streams so far, you'll know that I'm working towards a lot of legendaries. So getting these trophy shipments is very important to me right now. So, another good reason for me to be doing strikes every day. I've been bad and I haven't been doing them, so. Another good thing about strikes is you can take this. You sometimes get these as drops, depending on which particular strike you're doing, and you can trade it in the Eye of the North for an item. So this one translates to pants, and it's actually exotic stat selectable pants. So strikes can help you get a lot of good equipment for building up your characters to use different things. So I could buy Runic Slayer Tassets, or Runic Hunter Pants, or Runic Shaman Pants. Now I do own all of them, so I'm not going to really worry about that for now. And I'm going to open up some of this. So look, even more Eternal Ice Shards, more Eternal Ice Shards, more Eternal Ice Shards. So yeah, you get like, so that equaled out to be about 100 plus Eternal Ice Shards just from running 3 different ones. And that's fabulous because again, it's only 375 to get the stat selectable accessory. So it's very, very good. Alright, now that wasn't the daily though, so I'll see if anybody's running the strike for the daily. So we're in our looking for group, we go to strike missions. Ooh. Oh, all they want is a druid. Bone Skinner, Whisper, and Cold War. So those are the 3 that we basically didn't do. Or there's 7 in total, so that's 3 of the remaining 4 that we haven't seen yet. But I'm not going to be able to go and join a, all this free stuff from somebody's guild. I'll take all of that. But yeah, I'm not really interested in, I'm not good at playing Druid, let's just put it that way, so we're going to leave that one alone. So we got Bone Skinner, that's under strikes. If we go to fractals, or no, not fractals. If we go to raids, Wayne 3, Zera, Alak, and Banner Slave. Fiji, Sloth, Matthias, looking for a quick DPS, semi-experienced. Okay, they're clearly just skipping around to a bunch of different things. And then the people who are always selling raid instances. Okay, that doesn't really appeal to me. So let's see what we got for some events going on. Chest of the Con or big chest. Do not forget about 4 keys. Big chest. Okay. Oh, there's Drakkar with storms. So maybe let's go do Drakkar. So so let's pop over to Bjora's Marches. It's Bjora's or Bajora's. Everybody says something slightly different, so I'm not sure, to be honest. So we'll pop on over to here and see what we got. I know that there is a mastery point you can get from doing all the stores, from the storm events. Okay. That's all those waypoints for. Oh, we're doing a meta train. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. I've unfortunately not been here on this character before, so maybe what I'll do is I'll swap over to my Selly Ellie. Oh, hey Stephanie! Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you were able to make it. We're not having a lot of luck getting raids because it is Sunday night. We got to do a little bit of strikes, so now I've popped into a event meta. So we're going to go do Bjora's Marches right now. I swapped over to my Selly Ellie, so that's my Celestial Elementalist, specifically a Celestial Weaver, because then she's going to live a little bit longer. And she also has way more waypoints than my Firebrand has, so it'll be a little bit easier to teleport around quickly. So let's go pop over here. Oh shoot, they're like deep in there. Okay. Let's see how long it's going to take me to catch up to them. Hopefully they haven't beat it yet. Okay, and I'm going to swap over to... and yeah, I haven't done the new updates yet to Guild Wars 2 Radio, because I did hear that it's not working for people right now. So, and I didn't want to lose my radial because it's just so useful. But they're adding a lot of really good features, like automatically defaulting to skimmer when you're underwater. Like, that's awesome. And other quality of life improvements like that. So, let's go up here. Mesmer's need portal. Oh, good. Okay, I haven't missed much. We haven't actually started going down yet.
Jarvie will not listen to reason. I have never in the history of this world given something to one who did not ask.
Yeah, you can probably hear Jarmag there. I'm hoping the sound is coming through okay. Do I have a recommended route for account progression? I just finished Courtier story and have just gotten 55% map completion. So honestly, one of the best things you can do is work through the storyline. Working through the storyline is going to reveal more maps to you. It's going to introduce you to more content, more events, more metas, and more things you can do like that. Especially if you don't have a guild that you're currently active and running with, working through the story can be a great way to kind of figure out what types of things you like to do in the game. Also highly recommend going and getting a, if you don't have one already, getting a guild that you, that will support you, or that you can have some really good interactions with, who can help you with things like story missions, and introducing you to some of that harder content. A lot of new guilds out there do add in things for new players, so like fractal training nights and raid training nights and strike training nights and those types of things. So getting yourself into a guild will definitely help to support you. Other than that, again, just working on the story missions, because again, as you do more story, more of the map will become unlocked to you. And then if somebody's like, hey, let's go and do the Dakar fight. Well, if you haven't been working on the Icebrood Saga maps, you won't have that unlocked yet, right? So then you might feel like you're being left out. And... oh, so that's good to know, Stephanie, that Radial is working, but not with ArcTPS. ArcTPS seems to be, like, really fighting everybody right now. But yeah, I think as well, Kepran, also trying to figure out what kind of class you enjoy playing and what kind of role you like to fulfill. So depending on what class you want to play, like, or depending on what you have been playing the storyline with, it's always nice to play around with some other classes, see if you can find one that you really enjoy. I was lucky that, like, I love playing my Weaver and I was happy to do everything with them, but I know there's a lot of other people that will start off with a class and they're like, you know what, like, this game isn't that fun, and then when they try out a different one, they are like, oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, so for this particular part, we have to make sure only 10 people go into this fight. So that looks like enough. That's too many. Great. Because you actually get a debuff once you go in there, and you can't go back. So basically there's going to be 3 of these different portals, and beyond each portal is going to be a boss that needs to be defeated, and until that boss is defeated, this barrier won't go away and we can't continue fighting Drakkar. But when you go through one of the portals, you actually get a debuff and you can't go through a portal again, I think for like another 10 or 15 minutes, essentially for the rest of the fight. So you have to make sure that the group is not sending everybody to the first portal, otherwise you're going to fail the event. This is an event that when it first came out, it took a long time before you could find a group that could reliably kill it every time. So right now we're just hiding nice and safe in our little bubble here, murdering things as we can. And hoping that the guys in there that not too many of them went, so that way hopefully it doesn't scale too badly. But we shall see, I guess. So you can see Champion Fallen Pine Shade, you can see that it's at a little over half of its health right now, so once it's dead, we'll be able to continue on with the fight. I'll probably go to the last one, just because that's usually when you have the fewest people to go, so I'll hold out till then. Most people who've never done this event before just automatically rush into the first one. So you want to make sure to not be that person. Or be watching for those people so you know not to go as quickly. Okay. Yeah, too many of them went. You can see it's taking them a long time to kill it. Which is disappointing. But oh well. We'll keep murdering these guys. And eventually we'll be good. Usually, first boss sure is taking long. I wonder why. Oh my. It's for the reasons we just discussed. But, I mean, that's what happens when you do, like, open world content, is some people are just going to do what they want to do. I don't know if the commander... Oh, I think the commander must be telling them, because with the first boss, there are greens that you have to go and stand in, and they give you more damage. So the commander's like, please just stand in the green so you can do more damage, and clearly someone's been paying attention, because now it's almost dead. Which is good. Almost. I'm drawn to the finish because I stand in spinach? What even does that mean? That's funny. Alright. Oh, it's almost dead. Almost dead. And then we'll get to keep going on. Nice. Alright. So you can actually see Drakkar in the ice. Like swimming around. Oh, there he is. Oh, I like that my Twist of Fate, it breaks stun, which is good. So if I get feared away, I can break out of it pretty quickly, which I enjoy. Alright, bud. Whoa! Alright. Sorry for the giant Drakkar in your guys' faces, so you couldn't see what was going on. And we're gonna pick up our friends. Oh, I thought that was our friend Ivy for a second, but it was just someone who had the storyteller title. I know Ivy's been working on trying to get that. Ooh. He's a very big dragon. Well, dragon-esque. It's not actually an elder dragon, but he's one of their minions. Full DPS and do greens. Yep. Oh, right, there's a green over there. Bam. Oh. Oh well, I'll break that stun. Oh. Okay, so I want to see if I can find it floating. There! You can see him there. And then he pops out. I always find that really cool when he does that. Oh! Come on, break that stun. Oh, I love breaking the stun so much. It's such a useful skill, Twist of Fate. Okay. Yeah, we're having a hard time killing him, so I'm feeling not great that we're going to be able to complete this meta. Come on, guy. Okay. Oh, somebody's dead over here. Let's pick him up. Quiet. Oh. Let's stand on the greens, shall we? And bam, bam. Okay, so we're gonna have the second one go in a second here, which will be good. The second group. Okay, so a different group is gonna go this time. I'll go with the third group. Hopefully not everybody goes in. Oh my god, so many people went in. We're screwed. Oh my god, it's Bone Skinner? Oh, I'm glad I didn't go. Yeah, there's barely anybody left. Oof, we're gonna have a rough go. King Zook. Even more people are running in there. Oh no. Oh no. They gotta stop going in there. I think there's a third one, at least. I'm pretty sure there is. Unless something's changed. Oh, hello, Drakkar. I like that he just threatens us every once in a while just because he can. Are we rezzing this person? Apparently we are rezzing this person. So many DPS just ran out of that portal. Alright, let's go. Let's take him down. I'm gonna use my fire elemental as well to help out with that. I am looking forward to having Arc DPS again because it's a little bit annoying not having it. Especially because I do a lot of stuff like strikes and raids where people like will keep the logs from it. So if you're not familiar with Arc DPS, it will show you not only the DPS that you and everyone in your party has done, but it will also show you like boon uptime. So like, did people have 100% quickness? Did people have 100%? Did people have 25 stacks of might? And those other kinds of things. So it's really, really useful to have. And it actually produces a log that you can see afterwards. So, if you don't have Arc DPS, you can't get the log, which is sad. Alright, he's back in the ice. Let's watch for him. Where are you at? Bunch of people up there just hiding. He's behind. Okay. Lots of people down. Let's pick up our buddies. Mesmer, pretty please, they are asking. Probably gonna use a Mesmer to sneak some people in or something. Not sure if that works or if that was broken at one point. But that's fine. Okay. Car, he's at 20%. Yeah, that's what I thought. FaceTime. So, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna run into that last portal. They're asking that we do portals, so there's probably a way to sneak more people in, even though they have the debuff. Alright, which gate do we need to be at? This one. Alright, let's go. Can I go in? Is there an issue with it? There we go. Alright, so now that I'm in here, I get to fight this guy. Oh, I do not like this particular mechanic. So, see how we're in the circle and it has the arrows? It's saying that if we want to do damage and not be faced with, we don't have retaliation more. And now, we have to be outside. Otherwise, we take a lot of damage. The problem is, I have no DPS for that's long range, so I just sit out here, looking pretty. Wow, apparently everybody in here is dying. Clearly people do not know how this mechanic works. Oh, and they're fully dead now, so okay. Not gonna bother with that. Oh, somebody must have had a portal. That's a relief. So, now we can take him down, and he is just melting. That's good. So when he's CC'd, he's not going to do that annoying thing where he has the circle with the arrow indicating where you can fight. But, okay, so if we could CC him here, I'm just going to throw a little bit of my CC on him. Good. And see, the moment we break that CC bar, crowd control bar, he is back to not being able to do anything to us. Thank goodness. Okay. And when you take him down, you get to run out the other door and outside the portal, because the path that we came through, that portal's been deactivated. So in order to return, we have to go into the new portal. Oh my god, there's a lot of dead people. Gotta kill the seers. The seers, okay. Take them down. They must be healing him or something. Alright, take him down. Why are they asking us to res? I'm surprised they're not just telling the people to waypoint back. We do not have much time left. Oh, and now I am downed. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of us who are in downstate right now. Yeah, that's exactly it. If we shouldn't be resing full downed. Res downed, not dead. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you always res the downed. You do not waste your time resing the dead because it's going to be a waste of your time. If people are dead, they're supposed to be waypointing. They should know that by now. Okay, 7%. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Ooh, painful. Picking up the down, picking up the down. Every time I just keep really clicking F right now. Raise your buddies, all the rubs. GG. Oh, someone's just being a troll. Oh. Going to Storm's meta after. Okay, cool. I do need Storm's meta. Yay! Ta-da! We got our large chests. Amazing. So much good loot here. And then a bunch that came through. Yeah, I feel the same, Kepran. I'm very, very happy that we were able to beat it. This one, again, it took a few weeks after it came out before you could actually find a group that could actually beat it. And even still, there seems to be a hard time getting enough people together who can get it done. I think because you have to rely on like 3 different groups going and keeping an eye on like not sending too many people, otherwise it scales those mini bosses too much. So, now we're gonna go do Jorah's Keep. So, the Storms meta that they're talking about, if you do it enough times, you actually get a mastery point for Icebrood Saga. So, I do need I've almost got all of the mastery points you possibly can. I'm just missing Icebrood Saga ones. I've finished Heart of Thorns, I've finished Central Tyria, and I finished Path of Fire, but I need some for Icebrood. So. Oh, Drakar's Horde. So, specific, like, really hard map metas will sometimes have a chance of dropping an Ascended chest that's going to have, like, an Ascended weapon in it or Ascended armor. So, Drakar's Horde is a very rare drop. I don't think I got it, but I'll check. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. I got some karma. Ooh, I got vials of powerful blood. Good. I got a totem. That's good. Whole bunch of random loot. Alright, Storms meta. Salvage all fine and lower. And I'm gonna sell my junk over to this person. Goodbye. Always, always, always I recommend if you are going to new places, either in Living World Season 3, Living World Season 4, or Icebrood Saga, that you purchase the Portal Scrolls. If you purchase the book as well, then what you can do is you can get these books, the Portal Tomes, and you can put the scrolls inside of them, and then you can just teleport to them for free, which is nice. Again, if you're with like a level 69 guild, and 69 is the highest level of a guild, then you'll be able to have a decreased cost to waypointing, which is good, but it's always nice to have free travel. Alright, what do we got? Flatbread, mint garnish, and this must be steak. So a good rule of thumb is steak is power food, flatbread is condition damage food, and mint garnish is heal food. So if you're a power DPS, you'll eat the steak. If you're a condition damage DPS, you eat the flatbread. And if you're a healer, you will eat the stuff with mint. So that's usually how I tell it apart. There's a bunch of other ones that you can get, of course, because there's so many different stats in the game, but those are the most common ones that you'll see. What I like about Ascended Food, too, is it gives you a bunch of other bonuses. So you can see here, the dropped Ascended Food lasts for an hour instead of lasting for half an hour. And then there's also like +5 all experience gained, +20% magic find, +20% gold find, and +10% world XP gained. So that's world versus world experience points that you get more of. I haven't actually made a chef yet and got it up to max crafting abilities. Maybe one day, but I really don't like crafting, so I kind of doubt it. I actually had to get my artificing up to 400 today because I need to make a gift of energy for making the legendary accessory Aurora, and then I realized I didn't have enough artificing, so... Alright, so we shouldn't have too long to wait for this next meta. So Storm's meta is starting, so you can see that this person knows what they're doing. They have placed a bunch of markers on the map so we know where to go. In this particular map, you get cold and chilly really, really fast, so you actually interact with these Raven Barrier statues, and you'll notice that I get this around me called Raven's Warmth. It only protects me for a minute and a half, but it means that I'm not going to take damage for that. You'll notice as we're doing the fight that I'm going to take stacks of like a purple debuff, and it's going to be freezing me from over time, and if I get too many of those stacks, I'm actually going to like freeze solid and die. So you have to pop into these Raven Barrier shrines every once in a while so you don't die. A little crazy, I know, but that's what the gold place does to you. Do we have a lot of people here who've done Icebrood Saga before, or are a lot of you guys seeing Icebrood Saga for the first time? I know that not as many people have played Icebrood Saga as have played like Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, because those have been out for a lot longer, but Icebrood is pretty new, like within the past year. And the latest chapter, like the final finale for Icebrood Saga, only happened, I think, a few months ago, so still pretty fresh and still pretty new. I know a lot of people who still haven't either started Icebrood Saga or haven't even finished it yet. Alright. I'm going to take the hammer. So first things first, we're going to prepare Jorah's March for the attack. So we're going to actually help build things. So I picked up a hammer, and I'm going to help construct the arrow cart build site. I'm just going to construct. You can see that like little tiny bar that's slowly filling up as I... Oh, I've got a buddy! It's going up faster! So yeah, we're just prepping right now, making sure that the area is prepared and ready for the fight. Now, I can't remember what this particular achievement is called. Maybe it has something to do with Storm. No, I would say that's Daily Storms of Winter. Oh, hey, it's apparently a daily though, so that's nice. Okay. Well, we'll just keep building things. Oh, it's getting close. We don't have anyone else helping us out here. I think some people are just standing around because they don't know what to do. So that doesn't really help us either. Ooh, bonfires constructed. That sounds a little more important, honestly. And we have a blizzard approaching in 3 minutes, so that blizzard is what's going to be freezing us, right? So I gotta be going to the Raven statues for that one. Alright, we've almost built this arrow cart. It's just taking so long with the two of us. Almost done. Almost. Come on. Yay! Okay. And on to the next thing that needs building. Suspicious snow. Well, that's not what I wanted. I want to help build more things. Oh, it looks like everything's been built. 6 out of 6, 2 out of 2, 6 out of 6. We're good. Alright. So, now we wait. Okay, we have an Icebrood attack in 2 minutes. So we're going to want to make sure we're at these points. So you can see on the map we've got, it's a little hard to see with all the people, but we've got heart, we've got square, we've got arrow, we got circle. And a request for us to spread out, so you can see along the top there. Alright, 3 Raven Shrines and defend. Yeah. So these are the Raven Shrines. Standing next to them will keep us warmer as well, which is good. It's just kind of when you go off of the group that you're going to start to get cold. So you want to be watching out for that. I'm just going to take a little bit of a sip of water while we got a minute.
Fit and feisty.
And hopefully you guys can still hear the game. I just don't have it too loud just in case it drowns me out. I've watched some streamers before in the background and the music or whatever, and the game is just so loud. And then you can't really hear what they have to say. Oh, people are going and grabbing a little bit of resistance from the cold. That's not a bad idea. They have a confetti fusion. Okay, 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 okay. So if you're newer to Guild Wars and you don't know what this is, see how there's like those streamers and essentially confetti around him? So that's a confetti infusion. So you can get items that like make your character look a bit different or put like an aura around your character. So like, I've got a Peerless infusion. So if we look at this character here, you'll see that it's kind of hard to tell with the... So you can see I've got like this purple circle around me. That's from the Peerless infusion. So the confetti infusion is what that guy has. And the confetti infusion, you can only get it as a super duper rare drop from the Pinata meta event in Amnoon, which is in the Crystal Desert. And it's a super duper rare drop. And if you have a confetti infusion, you can sell it for 10,000 gold. Like, someone who has a confetti infusion, that's just like all the money. You just get a confetti infusion, you sell it, you buy like 3 legendary weapons. Yeah, confetti infusions are insane. Alright, so we're going to be protecting the shrine. We're going to protect it from bombers that are going to show up. It's a little hard to see with the blizzard, but like that's part of the point of the blizzard. So we're going to be murdering these guys, taking them down because they're going to be going for the shrine. And we don't want them to get there. Oh, so much fear. So there must be a portal somewhere. Mist portals opening. So we want to make sure that we get those portals and we destroy them. Wherever they end up showing up. Okay, so see there's this bomber here. We gotta take him down. Because he's trying to bring a bomb to the Raven Shrine, and he will blow it up. And if it takes too much damage, obviously we're going to lose. So we have to keep the Raven Shrine safe. So let's see. Can't see any portals that are currently formed up, which is good. Okay, so it just looks like regular enemies right now, so I'll just murder a few things. There's a cool boss fight at the end of this, where we're kind of chasing a guy and stopping him before he can get to the keep that we have. Okay, that is a bomber. Let's take him down. Uh-oh. Die, 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 die. Okay, perfect. That was a little bit close. But it's fine. Oh, we got someone who needs some help. Let's pick them up. Oh, no, they're fully dead now. Goodbye. Okay. Here we go. Get rid of this. There's a lot of elites here, but I mean we've got a lot of people who have shown up here, so it makes sense that the enemies are scaling and getting stronger as a result. Just gotta take down these bombers. Oh yeah, he's not gonna be able to make it. Goodbye. Okay. Take him down. Goodbye. Oh, I'm starting to get cold. See how I've got like a frosty border around? You can see that I've got freezing cold. So, if I get this little barrier, now I'm no longer freezing cold. Now you can't use the Raven Shrines until you've put points into the Mastery track line, so it is important to, of course, get the Mastery points and put those in. Focus on that one because it's a very, very useful skill. There's also Mastery track lines for being able to open up all those treasure chests in the strikes, so that's also very useful. But if you collect all those, remember how we were hitting the pylon and we were getting all the little circles and we were picking them up like that one? And we were getting these stacks. If you get the 30, it also allows you to open more of the treasure chests as well, which is good. Alright. Getting rid of more of these guys. So right now the shrines are doing great, which is awesome. Looks like we have another 6 minutes left to go defending them. So it's definitely a bit of a lawn meta. Ah, there's the bomber. Thought he'd get through. Oh, he's kind of getting through. Oh, he gone now. Goodbye. And this Pinnapal? Fallen Pinnapal. He gone now too. That's good. And this elite fallen furfly. Iceberg Goliath. And the shrine's doing fine as ever. Which is good. Are people just using random things? I think somebody's sending mail. I think that's exactly what they're doing right now, is sending mail. That's funny. Oh, there's another bomber. He does not have much damage yet. Oh! Hit the wrong button. Oh, we gotta kill that bomb. He was able to place it in time. Uh-oh. Yeah, we messed up. Okay. Well, that was only one of them. Looks like it healed up pretty nicely already too, so that's good. Bye, Fallen Wolf Shaman. Oh, there's another bomber. I'm gonna go fight him early.
Protected.
Rude boy. Maybe if people see me fighting him, some other people will show up and be like, oh, maybe we should help here too. Also gives us a little bit of an advantage. The faster we start attacking him, the sooner he's gonna die. There. Goodbye. So they seem to always come from the same direction every time. Alright. Fallen Coda. Trying to watch for where that bomber might be coming from. He seems to be coming from this direction, like straight ahead. So we're gonna watch for him. See what we got going here. Oh. Okay, take that down right there. Okay, the bomber has to have shown up by now. Maybe we went a little too far. Ah, we did go too far. Shoot. Alright, let me teleport as fast as I can. Gotta take him down. Okay, lots of other people are throwing condies on him. Good. And... oh, don't place it. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Excellent. Okay. Let's go on here. Okay, take this down. Oh, and I've put a follower count up in the upper left-hand corner. It's because I've actually hit every other checkpoint I need for affiliate except for the 50 followers. So once I hit the 50 followers, I'll officially have hit affiliate. So I figured I'd put it as kind of a goal right now for this particular channel. Oh, bomber. Let's take him down. Come on, guy. He always seems to pause for a second and then he starts booking it again. Not a problem. Okay. Let us see. Oh! Let's go activate that Raven Barrier Shrine, shall we? Oh, somebody beat me to it. Nice. Okay. I just want to keep an eye out for that bomber, so... Just so we're staying on top of it. Only got a minute and 10 seconds left. So, I think we're pretty good at this point. And then we'll get to go and deal with the guy with the chains. It's kind of an interesting boss if you haven't seen it before. Come on, guy. We haven't... Bomber hasn't shown up yet, has he? Is he going to at this point? He might not, just because it's so close to the end that the bomber might not even get there in time, right? Maybe we killed all the bombers that were set to show up. They do take a while to kill, though, like, as long as these elites, even. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we pretty much were good with this phase. We've got this. I don't see any bombers coming up. Oh, there is a bomber right over there, but he's not going to make it in time. He only has 10 seconds left. Hey, Fear! Thank you so much for joining. Fear, I did not have much luck trying to pug raids on a Sunday night. Surprising and shocking, I know. So I ended up doing strikes and running some metas instead. Yeah, people are like, raids on a Sunday, but they reset on Monday. That's fine. We found a good group for strikes. It's kind of funny because the strike group didn't even bother putting us into different subgroups. They were just like, yeah, we're cool, we're doing the easy strikes, just join. I think they even only wanted one healer. Someone's like, should I bring a druid? And they're like, we'll probably be overcapped on heals, so whatever you want to do. It was a good time. I might go... Oh, I'm not dealing with the Northern Corrupted Shard right now, am I? Svanir Ballista's destroyed. Probably need to go over to here. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Easy 3 is so easy. Like, as long as you have 10 people that basically know how to play the game, you're fine. You don't even have to worry about bringing, like, all the right boons and everything, which is nice. I mean, obviously it helps, but it's not necessary. Okay, and just one more up here, which is good. So I think we got one or two people in chat here who haven't seen this particular event before. So this final guy, the running man with the chains, he's pretty entertaining. Defeat the Icebrood's construct before it reaches Havron Wipe. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wipe? W-E-I-P-E. Alright, there he is. A legendary Icebrood construct. I mean, we've fought a few of the legendary Icebrood constructs. This is where things are going to get a little crazy on the screen, guys. So I did have people in previous groups when I've been doing streaming basically saying like, hey, can you turn off these special effects? Yes, you can turn off most of the other people's special effects if it's too much on your computer and causing problems. Now, we aren't running into issues. He's not really... We gotta melt him faster. He's taking his good sweet time. That's alright. Hopefully we'll get him in time. Just might need a few more. There we go. Full DPS. Let's go. Hey guys, do you remember this guy? The Ice Brew Construct? That we fought in Strikes today? He shows up quite a bit, if you can't tell. And he's gonna eventually pick himself back up, and then we're gonna have to worry about that. Oh yeah, we're gonna take him down, no problem. Even if he stands back up, we got him. Yay! Oh, I'm getting quite icy. I need to get to a Raven Shrine real fast. Oh! No, we're good. Ta-da!
It's done. Raven has bestowed a protection spell over the keep. It'll drive
Alright, so we're gonna have clear skies for a little bit, which means we can go to a new area and basically start another set of bosses. So if you've ever done Dragonfall before, very similar. When you kill the main fight of Dragonfall, then there's like a little mini boss train around the map. So instead of being around the map, it's in one area that you can't access until after completing this particular one. So it's in this icy spot here. Some people are so fast, they just know how to race over there immediately. I do like that the commander's been leaving us a little trail of markers, though. Very, very nice to see. So yeah, normally this place is inaccessible, but once you successfully complete the Storm's meta, it becomes passable, and you can actually enter the area. So now we have all these guys to kill. And we'll get a whole bunch more of those Eternal Ice Shards as well, that again we can use for the Ascended accessories that are stat selectable and for volatile magic. And that's essentially what I want it for. Is all that sweet, sweet volatile magic. Actually, I'm also working on Vision right now, and for Vision I'm going to need so many Crocotite shards or ore. And you can exchange the Eternal Ice Shards for those, so I'm going to be doing that too. Alright. I don't like the stop and go guy. Alright, now we can move. I like to be moving, be light on my feet if I can. So yeah, we're essentially just taking down all these guys and getting as much loot as we possibly can get our hands on. Oh, I moved. That's why I got blinded. And the next one. This guy right here. Goliath. Capron, let me know if you have any issues like finding that mouse online. Wonderfail actually is the one who also used that mouse and recommended it to me. So it's a really good one. Isn't it so good? I'm so happy I took your suggestion on it. I probably wouldn't play this game nearly as much as I do now if I didn't have it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, because you have the UTech Venus one as well, right? Because I'm pretty sure you're the one who recommended it to me. Unless you got a new one since we last talked about it. Vertical gaming mice? What do you mean by vertical gaming mice? Oh, you mean like the ones that, the more ergonomic ones that like your hand kind of goes sideways on it? Oh, gotta get out. Because I know one of my friends has to use like a really specialized, like super fancy one. Ah, yeah. I've seen them because one of my best friends, he has to use them, and it's, yeah, it would be really nice if they made one for that. I mean, it seems like there's lots of space on those mice, so you'd think that there would be space to put those on. And you'd think that there would be a lot of gamers with carpal tunnel who would want that kind of a mouse, right? But what do I know? Alright, are we just going and looting the place now? Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's time for the loot. So there's a lot of orichalcum ore, platinum ore, and such over here, so lots of good loots to be had. There's also treasure chests and more. Glorious Norn chest. Again, more Eternal Ice shards. Cannot get enough of those. But I'm in combat for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Okay. Where's the, ah, there it is. It's hidden. Gamers over 25 don't exist, clearly. Yeah. It's, very sad times. You'd think with, like, our generation and stuff, they recognize that more people are gaming for longer, like, and there's so many more games than there ever used to be, so of course people who are older want to do more gaming. There's more options available to them. Ah, hurts my heart. One day. Clearly, Stephanie, what's going to happen is you and I are going to have to design one. And then we're just going to have to profit. I'd be down for that. I mean, unless there are ones out there, but clearly there's not ones out there that are widely available, so we could fill a niche. Meet the demands of the market. I'm always down for new business ideas. I think it helps to be like creative and everything like that. Where? Ah, there it is. Platinum ore. Aw, they're ending their train. Sad times. Oh my god, yeah. I can only imagine trying to do Weaver with carpal tunnel. Like, not a good plan. Well, Laura, you can be our very first customer. Stephanie and I will design it. I mean, eventually there's going to be so many young gamers who have carpal tunnel. It's not even funny. There's just so many good games out there to play. Primer at Champ Skilk. Not familiar with that one. Oh, squad leader has left. Goodbye, squad leader. Okay, I think I found everything I needed in this area. Yeah, that should be all the loot and all the treasures. Perfect. Alright. Well, oh, we've officially passed, reset. Oh, we also have tons of loot. Alright, I'm gonna pop back to the Mistlock real quick. See what we've got for options. And also clear out my inventory a little bit before it gets too crazy. So since we have reset done, we'll probably look at either doing some more metas, or we can go and look at doing some more strikes, or something along those lines. I'm going to start by leaving the squad. So we've got mail, so I've got the Black Lion requisitions, the daily gathering yields, so I'm gonna grab that. Honestly, inventory management is one of the key things in this game, is trying to keep this space clear. There's so much good loot, which I love. And so many of these, like, so when we started this, I had like 500 Eternal Ice shards. Doing those metas and doing those strikes, I now have 919. I can buy so many accessories now. It's very, very nice. Or I can get so much volatile magic. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly...
I want that.
Ooh, that's eating up all my space. So I'm just gonna go salvage a bunch of stuff real quick. Make some space in here so then we can go do more content. Yeah, that was a lot of space made. Okay, we'll go with that for now. So one of the things I always do every single day, and I highly recommend doing it if you have the materials and if you have Ice Brood Saga, is going to Drizzlewood Coast. Probably start out, we could just transfer mouse internals. Yeah, we could totally start with that. I honestly think it, once you've, because you'd have to design, of course, keeping, again, the carpal tunnel and ergonomicness in mind with designing it, but I think it shouldn't be that hard, right? Because, as you said, like, there's the internals that already exist with gaming mice, so just a way to translate it, right? Yeah, I think that's great, Stephanie. I am genuinely 100% on board with this. Okay, so one of the things I always do every single day is I come to Drizzlewood Coast, as you can see here, and I go and either purchase some cash keys, which I have 768 of, so I'm not really going to do that right now. But I most importantly go and I buy the commendations every single day. So when you buy these, they go to the glory to the whatever legion. So, or death to the corrupted, the Dominion, glory to the Frost Legion, death to the Dominion, glory to the Flame Legion, all of those. And you get a whole bunch of free materials by doing that, and more importantly, once you hit 5,000 out of 5,000, you actually get 2 Mystic Clovers. So it's a really good way to build up your clovers. Like, I'm actually at 60 Mystic Clovers right now, which is fabulous towards like my goal of 77 for Aurora. So I might actually get enough Mystic Clovers before I've even finished the achievement lines for Aurora, which would definitely be different than usual. Alright, so we do have a group that's working on Drizzlewood. I usually always end up at Drizzlewood when I'm streaming. It's just such a good meta. Let's see what they're up to. See if I can get a few mats out of them, because they are at Port Cascadia right now. Port Cascadia is great because it gives scales, which I do need. Lego, Temper Steel. Okay, I can go and murder him real quick. Be a part of that group. Oh no, I need to get some hits on him before he dies. Please don't die. Yet. I hope that counted. Or maybe it will count. We'll see. Let us see. I'll just murder a few things, see if that helps. Oh, we apparently have too many enemies in here. Let's take them down. I'm using Spike at the Ear's recommendation of just hit all the buttons immediately off cooldown. It seems to be going pretty well. Good, I got some participation, so that means I'm going to get some treasure. And it looks like Fort Defiance is still... Am I in combat? I should be out of combat in a second.
Not enough endurance.
Hopefully, get out of combat soon. Come on, let me out of combat, please. There we go. I think it's... no, Fort Defiance isn't Bones. It's something... Or maybe it is Bones. I'll have to double check and see. And flying down here. Keep Lord's Chest. Veins! Oh yeah, those are super useful. Very happy about that.
I don't get it.
Looks like troop morale is doing pretty good over here. We're at 50%. I still want to go help Port Cascadia. That's typically what I do. People who are familiar or maybe not familiar with Drizzlewood Coast, we have... we're essentially trying to reclaim the southern and the northern sections of Drizzlewood Coast from the enemy. I won't go into it in too much detail as it does contain spoilers for the storyline. Ooh, Charzuka. And essentially you're going to capture point after point with one path going is the west path, which is on the left, and one path, which is the east path, which is on the right. World v World-ish mechanics, but PvE. Yeah, it's very, very similar to that, because you're essentially capturing the areas for your team. It's honestly really fun. I like it a lot. And you don't have to worry about what server you're on in order to play with your friends, which is a huge plus. Essentially, when you're doing your west and east routes, east is the most profitable because each particular camp will drop a particular type of material. Oh yeah, siege is 100% ignored. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's ignored so much. Actually, that's a really good point. I never thought about that. But yeah, essentially you've got a... Oh, there must be one above me. Where is it? There! Goodbye. Oh. There's one in the distance over there. So each of the different locations drops a different kind of material. So Vloxen Mine drops ore, as you can imagine. Petraj Outlook drops lumber, so different types of wood. Port Cascadia, where we are at. I should have given the gates World v World health. Well, that's exactly it, right? So when you go and you're trying to like break down the gate so you can get into the new area, you have to use like some CC items and some different specific items to break it down, but you could totally use siege equipment here, and then it would actually give you a use for siege equipment. Like, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'll do World v World, and I have so many like siege blueprints, and I never use them. Like, just never use them. Instead, use the United Legion's way station, so you can get the remote charges, which are for the doors, or electromagical pulses, which are for CC bars, and that kind of thing. But yeah, so Petraj Overlook, so that's wood. Vloxen Mine is ore. Fort Defiance are fanes. Port Cascadia is scales. Lighthouse Point is totems, which is why the eastern path is the most profitable path. And Leadfoot Village is bones. That's, wouldn't they be happy that you're actually trying to help them capture the points? Like, you'd think they'd be okay with you dropping down siege. I guess, but then they're giant control freaks, clearly. Make it possible to use siege to attack before escort. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be interesting if we could actually set up the siege, like, around this place that we're defending, and it would help take care of some of the enemies. That would be a really, really, like, unique way of using siege. And, yeah, I'm in a World v World guild. I don't know if you sometimes see what they're saying over here, but, let's just say the moment that alliances are a thing and I don't have to be a part of that anymore, I will be thrilled. They are less than ideal. I will say that much. Yeah. I just genuinely cannot wait until we have alliances and we actually get to play with our friends as opposed to playing in whatever server we happen to be in at the time that we made our account. Or, you know, paying tons of money so that way we can join our friends. Alright, where's an event around here? I don't know if there's anything down here, so I'm gonna go look. Probably the escort is up for Leadfoot, but... yeah, I feel the exact same, Alora. Don't worry, we will have the Pivos Alliance, and it's going to be amazing. I'm curious to see who our guild is going to ally with, because maybe we'll have to choose like every week which guild we want to align with. I don't know. But that'd be interesting to see where Pivos' alliances lie. If we have any friendly guilds that we want to support. Ones that don't mind us having purple chance at Triple Trouble. If you catch my drift. Yeah! Pivos and Cubos! Let's go! I'll take that. I don't think Pivos and Evos will get along well enough. I know there's a guild called Harb, and there's already 3 Harbs, so they'll be allied all together. I can throw all the shade I want. I highly doubt anyone from Evos is actually watching. Can you imagine? Like... Fear starts getting messages. Somebody on, like, someone from Pivos was dissing us in stream, and therefore you need to put a stop to them. Can you imagine? That's because Evos doesn't understand what they had. They didn't understand your value. They don't know how important you are. And how big squares they are. Like, I know I'm a square, but they're like really squares. And if I'm calling them a square, well, that's saying something. Wow. Wow. How dare. We are too cool for them. That's the reality, is that, you know, they don't even know what they're missing. They just can't handle it. They're like, oh my god, there's too much purple. They, for some reason, don't understand the power of purple, and then they need to get rid of us because it scares them. It's too powerful. Alright. Oh, Ephraim did go. Oh, we're the better Vos. Yes! All of the power. So, I've always wondered what the VOS stands for. I know P for purple. I know we're Jungle Worm Scouts, but that's not VOS. I have questions. I have concerns. I need answers. One day, maybe I'll get them. Evolved Scouts? Like evolved Scouts? Is that what they were? Is that really what they were? So we're P-volved? We're a later number in the alphabet, letter in the alphabet, so clearly we're superior. P-volved. P-volved. Oh my god. It doesn't have to, no, because we're Pivos. Honestly, if it did make perfect logical sense, I'd maybe have questions. Unless it was something like Purple Cult, Samaha. Then it would make sense. We are meme. I think PSMH would have worked for our guild, just for Samaha my head. That would have been a good time. Samaha my head. What an icon our Aloha is. Inventing Samaha my head. Oh my god, I'm so used to playing Firebrand here that, like, I'm trying to do my quickness skills for people, but I don't have that. Yeah, it does take a while to explain it. And honestly, every time you ask someone, you get a slightly different answer. Part of the beauty. Gotta keep it interesting, gotta keep the folks guessing, the people at home. Ooh, someone just asked if I want to help with a Dhuum CM attempt. Yeah. I can go and do that. Give you guys something really cool to watch. Sure, can you give me, in the middle of an event, when do you need me? I would be interested. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on all my loot, but I don't mind helping him out if he wants to get Voice in the Void. We were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, actually, about Dhuum CM and all that jazz, so it'd actually be cool to show that to you guys. Did you Drake's bomb, grab it, and throw it back at her? Wait, you can throw those bombs back at her? Oh my god. You learn something new every day. You heard it here first, folks. Oh my god, you can throw these bombs back at her? Oh my god. Amazing. Powerful. Just finished 5-minute statues and it gave me a Dhuum instance, so I'm kind of sitting here and just thought I'd up it up to go for it. Okay. So I would need to find some more people in the meantime. Okay. That's what he's saying. I'm just reading it out loud for you guys, so you don't have to strain your eyes to see. Hopefully you guys can see what's being messaged, but just in case you aren't. Oh! Yes! Fear! Nicely done! Oh, Alora! Thank you so much for watching the stream and for coming here and chatting. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we always have to paint the town purple. It's the best way to be. But yeah, nicely done, Fear. We can work on Aurora together if you'd like. Always better to do these things with buddies. See ya, Laura. So what Fear Not the Wind had just done is he got these 4 different, we call them gobblers. So a gobbler is something that can consume items for you, specifically ones that drop a lot. For example, I have so many items. For example, you'll get a lot of the Imperial Fragments and Dragonite ore and piles of bloodstone dust. So these gobblers can actually consume those for you and give you free items instead of it just being, you know, just sitting in your inventory because you're not allowed to sell them on the trading post. And once you collect 4 of those ones, you can actually combine them together to make a new one called Gleam of Sentience. And from the Gleam of Sentience, you can buy a Sentient Seed, which unlocks the Aurora collection. And yeah, Fear, no worries. I think I'm doing okay-ish so far on the Aurora, so I'm happy to help you out with it. And I'd really like to have a buddy, so like, let's work on it together. That'd be really fun.
We got choppers incoming. Don't try to sneak away. Kindly the cowards on my watch.
I'm just letting him, if you find more people, I'd be down. I mean, worst case scenario, if things don't work out with him trying out for CMs, we could always work on the Aurora together during the during my streams. I've already worked on it before. There must be a treasure. Are we still not done at Leadfoot Village? Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go there then. Do. Flying around. Gotta get over to Leadfoot Village. I mean, so we fight the 6 different villages, right? And then we go to Wolf's Crossing to meet into the middle. And this is my least favorite of all the villages. Leadfoot is so annoying. It's just, I hate the boss. It always seems that, like, at one point when you're fighting her, she's kind of teleporting between different areas. And there's, like, different versions of her everywhere. And I always seem to go after the wrong one. I don't know why. It just always happens that way. I'm just always at the wrong one. So, very frustrating when you're the tag and you're trying to bring people along. And you're just like, I swear I know where I'm going. I will find it eventually. Oh, buddy, stop aiming at me with your silly snipes. Alright, where is she? She's not here. Oh, they already found her. That's good. Boop. And there you go. I'm going to be careful not to use my skill 2, because that's going to fling me backwards, and I'm probably going to die. Alright, and now she's gone. And where is she at? There. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the follow! I really appreciate it, Aloha! Oh, and there she goes again. Blasts us off to the side, and now she's gonna go and gotta figure out which one is her. So you look for the one with the CC bar. You hope you find the right one fast. There we go. And when you're fighting this particular one, you have to CC her before you can damage her. So people are going to be sitting here trying to do their full rotations, and it's going to do nada. I don't really know what my CCs are on this Sally Ellie with the different item as my, I think the focus as my offhand. But I know what a few of them are, so it's all good. And thank you again for that follow, Aloha. I'm now 17 away from hitting the affiliate status. So I've been really fortunate enough that I've been able to hit all the other markers so far, so the only thing I have left for affiliate is the followers. Alright, are you the real Fishin'? No. Are you the real Fishin'? No. Are you? No. See, I don't know how I always seem to find it last. But there she is. I'll show up just in time to DPS. That's fine. There we go. And the last little bit of her should be down here somewhere, and then we get to go capture the area. Oh, she's over here. Imagine they've got her down, though. Perfect. And then we'll have one last troop evaluation in 7 minutes. Get some more loot. I just love doing this meta for all the loot. It's a really, really good one if you want to make money or if you're working on legendaries. There we go. Interact. And there we are. I did not get much in the way of bones, but that's okay. Gonna clear out a little bit of this in the interim. Ooh, Death to the Corrupted. More accommodations. I think I've got all these recipes, so more crafting materials, please. And more of that. Okay. And I'm just gonna quickly interact with this person and sell some of my items in here. Again, this is one of those metas you have to stay on top of your inventory at all times. Alright, let's list that. Get that out of the way now, I think. Yeah, I can salvage that for Unbound Magic, so I'll go do that real quick. Get rid of that shiny rock from the scripts, of course.
Enemy cannons are cropping up everywhere. Get out there.
Oh, and we've got, so now what we're essentially just doing is getting the troop morale for this location. And waiting for the final troop evaluation to happen. Oh, he's in LFG when we're ready, so I will be 5.5 minutes. When it gets close, I can pop in squad early. But yeah, so this is the guy who I actually got my my Adina CM with and my QTP CM with, so he's pretty great. Okay, I'm gonna join his squad then. Ooh, I am being sniped in the air. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm dead. That's fine, it happens. Guess that brings me back to over here. That's what I get for trying to whisper people about doing raids. Oh well. Okay, I'll squad join. Jewel 9. GW2vip.com/doom. Type that into a browser. It's a link, not an invite code, not required, but feel free to join. What's... Oh! That's a Discord that they're using to discuss this. That's fine. It would be nice to be in the Discord, but also I'm in the middle of streaming, so not gonna happen. I'll say hi. Ooh, you guys are gonna see some Dhuum CM possibly if we have enough people jump in. Dhuum CM's popular, so it probably will, I can HP tank. So long as I don't have 2G3 as well. I could probably like G3 heal burn tank on regular Doom, but like I'm not gonna do G3 and heal burn tank on Dhuum CM. That's too much for a late Sunday evening. So yeah, so you guys will get to see my favorite fight, which is Doom. I do love it so much, but Dhuum CM is scary. So it's only because of the echo. It's just a guy running around the room. I do like that Jewel 9 isn't asking me for any kill proof. He knows I'm good. I'm still probably going to get picked up by the echo, but everybody's going to get picked up by the echo. So it happens. Alright, so we are going around murdering enemies. Sounds like a typical day in Guild Wars 2. Hey, good. Other people shut up. It's much nicer not being alone. Steal that. Perfect. Intruder, quick G3. Moon BS G1. Okay, okay. Hey, Dominion. I wanted to fight the Dominion Shadow. I didn't want to go through the gate. There we go. Goodbye. Another 5 minutes to that. So, we got another 2 minutes before it's going to do another one of those. It's 2 for now. Urubu. At least this is kind of nice that I get to work on this other thing while we're still waiting for the raid to form up. It's a little less boring for you guys that way. At least I have something that I can do in the meantime that you guys can watch instead of just standing around a room waiting for more people to show up. Now we're looking for Dhuum CM 40kp plus Kite G2 RR times 2 Druid stack. That would be my plan. Is the enemies way down here? Like way over here, down here? Oh, they're dead now. Okay. At least with the sky scale, it's easier to get back up. Okay. Yeah, it's so much easier to get around when you have a sky scale. I know a lot of people love Griffin. I just like the utility of having a sky scale. Oh, yeah, I already have those dice. Join Orc Basin Commander. Nope. Rubu is leaving us. It's not a problem. Yay! I got my last chest. 150% plus participation. Oh, did you ever notice that the chests actually turn gold once you have all of them? I didn't notice that before. Or like, I noticed they were different, but I didn't like notice they were different, you know? Oh, I can salvage those for Unbound Magic. Would like. Get some more Unbound Magic here. I'm just telling them can join you guys whenever you are ready. We still need more, right? Beautiful. Ooh, another event. More char accommodations. Yeah, we still fill in. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna ask him real quick. Have you attempted CM before? Just would be good to know. Yeah, he said too many times. I said, oof, yeah, I know that feel. Took me so long to find a group that could get the kill. But that's unfortunately how it goes in Dhuum CM, so... Alright, we're at 6 out of 10 now. That's good. That's good. I guess I could look and see if there were some other people who wanted to come and join us for Dhuum CM. I guess actually, Fear, if you want to try Dhuum CM, if you've ever done it before.
Choppers coming in hot. Grab some munitions and get defended. Any charge spoiling for a fight are gonna get you.
If you're still here, Fear, and interested. Let's see, who else do we got here that might be able to be good at that? Who might be interested? Looks like, you're streaming the movie. Right, never mind. Well, it is what it is. Maybe another time I'll be able to find a group to try to get you Dhuum CM. Dhuum CM, 40 KP plus, Kite G2, RR, Druid Stack. Yeah, we still need some pretty key rolls here, so we'll see what ends up happening. If that's going to work out or not. Until then, I will help with the Charzukas. Dominion Bomber. Ah, he's too far away. Sad. Oh, there's one. Hello. Let's take you down. Lots of good Dominion Bombers here. Goodbye. Okay. We got another one coming in hot. Just need it to show up. I'll let him know that he should be checking RA as well, because they do stuff to help with that. I'm just saying you should check RA as well. That's how I found mine.
We hold the forest and the beach. Rendezvous at the village.
Ooh, Assault on Wolf's Crossing. Oh, I guess once the bombers are destroyed. They were holding specific Dhuum CM groups. Oh, Dominion Bomber. Alright, looking like we're at 7 out of 10 now for Dhuum CM. We just need a Kite G2 and a Druid. It's only 250 mystic coins. Oof. Alright, I think at this point I'm probably going to go over to the aerodrome and help them out. I'll swap my... Actually, put her in a safe spot, because who knows, if I go and appear back in Drizzlewood Coast after swapping, maybe the area won't be safe and I'll end up dying immediately. So I always like to put my characters back at a safe spot before swapping them, just to be on the safe side. So let's throw her over here, and then we'll go swap over to our heal brand and get ready for some Dhuum CM. I thought I was free of Dhuum CM. Alright. Honestly, I don't mind doing Dhuum CM. I just spent so long trying to get my first kill. So if it looks like that's how it's going to go with this group, I won't stay here for forever. But I'm going to try it out for a little bit. This guy, Jewel, he really helped me get some other CMs. So if I can return the favor with him, happy to do so. Haven't tanked in a little while, and I'm not looking forward to tanking with Dhuum CM. Just the echo. The echo is filled with anxiety. So, alright, and I'll pop into the aerodrome now. Let's see what we got. So what's the movie going to be? Is it Beetlejuice? I thought I was seeing that as the winner in the Discord. Hall of Chains, where we started, where we return to. Okay. Death's Landing. Time to swap over all my things. Heal brand, heal brand. Customize. Oh, I'm already on Givers. Okay. Oh, I still have all my tanking stuff from before. Oh, this works out even better. Okay. Not gonna take I'm just gonna take Merciful Intervention. Merciful Intervention is so useful when tanking in Dhuum, because so how Merciful Intervention works is you shadow step to an ally in the target area around and heal them. So I do have to change my options real quick to normal, and then what I do is if they're there, I teleport to them. But the Reapers also count as my allies, so we can go there, which is good. Yeah, 13 is not a lot. Maybe give them a few pulls and see. Maybe they're better than the KP shows and have bad RNG with KP drops. So kill proof is basically whenever you kill a boss for the first time that week, you get a coffer, and inside of the coffer is an item that's unique and specific only to that boss. So from the coffer, that item will drop in a stack of either 1 through 5. So you could have 13 kills with only 1 of them dropping each time. Usually it's a mix in between. Lobster says that they've never done Dhuum before. Okay, he has. He's just trolling. Oh my god. The guy saying that he has 3 accounts that have Voice in the Void, like, that's a lot. So yeah, he's good. He knows what he's doing. All right, I want to. How do I change? Okay, yeah, that's what I need. And I also need this when we're doing Dhuum CM. So you guys can't really see because I do have my my picture over here of me. But one of the things that I do with my map is I change it so that way the map shows whichever direction I'm facing. And then I also zoom in like the farthest that I can. I just find it helps me with keeping track of the echo. Because typically what will happen is the commander will actually target the echo for us. I'm just gonna say you're targeting echo with X, right? Just to confirm. Okay, sweet. Okay, perfect. So again, this is my favorite fight. Here's Dhuum. He's up sitting on his chair. Well, okay, I wouldn't say the CM is my favorite fight, but regular Dhuum is. Yeah, except my shift key is my special action key. I can do it if you need me to. I think it's Control Shift and then the number. Okay, yeah, I think he's gonna make me do it. I'm just gonna practice on myself real quick. Okay. Nope, that's not the one. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I can do it. I can mark it. I just have to remember which one is X. So let's see here. Go to my options, go to control options, and where's the X? X is 8. Alt, Shift. Oh, it's Alt, Shift 8? Okay, I can do that. Let's go Alt, Shift 8. Okay, and then I'll take that off. We want to do it in safe mode? I'm fine in doing it whatever mode to do Dhuum CM. Thank you so much, Fear. I hope you have a great time at the movie. I will join as soon as I can. Thank you. Just want to give them a few good pulls first. Alright. Is that another Heal Tempest? Oh, they must be kiting as a Tempest. Okay, that's good to know. I just stand and press F4. I'm scared. They must be a lack. We're gonna need them to DPS too for doing CM. But that's okay. We'll get through this. Waiting an instance for y'all. Yeah, because we're waiting on 2 more people. Insomniac and Cosmic to show up. A challenge mode has been activated. Hardest part of the CM is remembering to activate the CM. That is the universal truth of CMs. Because you can't beat the CM if you forget to activate it. We starting on the right. Oof, that's gonna feel weird. Interesting. That's all I can say. I always start on the left. I think left is Europe, actually. So, fun fact, North American servers typically start on the right. European servers normally start on the left. I'm good with whatever. Whatever works for the group. I mean, in the end, we all end up at the same spot at the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, but... Let us see what we got here. Come on. We just need that last person to show up. Luna. Oh, good. I'm in a different subgroup than the Druid. That would be a concern. Got Gringo. Who's the other quickness source? I'll have to get some more heal food before we get going. I'll keep that up so I don't forget. And then Alt-Shift 8 when I see Echo. Is he still going to spawn from the left of... let me ask him. Is Echo still going to spawn from the left of Doom's throne? Or will he spawn from the right because we start on the right? Okay. Just not as familiar with that then. So he must start in the same place every time. I just gotta keep an eye out for him so I can mark him with X right away. Now, we've got a few Everlasting Allies of Adashim. That's a good sign. So that's... And we got a champion of Zamaros. So we got some people who've done the CMs for Kadim 1 and Kadim the Peerless. Okay, cool. And we do have one other voice in the void that I can see here. Churchill doesn't have a title. Oh, but I think he's got the Doom helmet. Eek. Yeah, giving them 2 minutes before we kick them for someone else. That makes sense. Let's see. Do we have anyone else that we could take with us? Oh, Insomniac has spoken. Come on, person. We need ya. Oh. Do people want marks? We can give them marks. Placing our marks. Placing our marks. 5, 6, 7. I will go to Swirl. Oh, just put star so we can see the linebacker easier? Okay. We'll just do star. That's fine with me. Oh, good. Insomniac is here. I'll just try and go real here quick so people know what we're referring to. One of the Scourge take Worm and put it in front of Star Reaper. Yeah, they need to be placing it like right here-ish. Alright. Everybody ready? Dhuum CM starting soon. Okay, perfect. Alt-Shift 8 for marking Echo. I'm actually excited to do this now that I have a new monitor, because my old monitor, unfortunately, it was kind of like dark along the top of my screen, like in this area up here. So it was really hard to see the Echo, but now it's so clear. So I'm thinking it's going to be a lot easier for me to see the Echo now. I mean, I was able to get my Dhuum CM kill before. This is just to help out a friend, but it's going to be easier this time, I think. I hope. Been a long time since I did it, so we shall see, but... oh, right, I should ask. Do you want me to tank star or tank usual pattern? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do usual. So. Okay. So, that is the Ender's Echo. He is scary times. He will pick you up. And if he picks you up, you must CC him to get out. Oh, look! I watched this. Someone just got picked up.
Nothing can bring me down.
And nobody's gonna pick him up, so they're gonna die. Woohoo! They're gonna be pissed off at Insomniac. Literally got picked immediately. Don't be picked up by Doomba. It's just a guy running around the room. He's a Doomba. Okay. It's just a guy running around the room. Honestly, they added in the echo mechanic, being like, oh, this isn't going to be too hard of a CM, and it literally made it the hardest fight in the game. If we're going to have a lot of picks, though, this is going to be sad times. So yeah, he still starts over there, which I find interesting. I'm just used to being on the same side as him. Come on, buddy. Come on, Insomniac. Oh, Insomniac is our druid. Insomniac is literally standing right over there. Doesn't like corners. Alright, somebody started up. And I marked him. Alright, so what we're doing first and foremost is we're attacking the Enforcer. You want to stand inside of his hitbox because he punts people, and he punts them hard. Hard enough to down you. It is most sad times. And we've got a Doom Enforcer over here. Echo is kind of coming close to group, but far enough away we don't need to panic. Not yet, anyways. There will be time for picnic in the future. And we're keeping an eye on where Doom is, or Doombot is at all times. He is the scary times. Nice. And he's running kind of towards us. And we're good. Nice. Okay, where is he? He is coming towards us, not terribly. Keeping him in our line of sight at all times. The thing about doing the version with the Echo is slower is sometimes a little bit better if it means you don't get picked up by the Echo. So, he's at the other corner. Oh, I got bomb. Ooh, spicy, spicy, spicy. Okay. I'm gonna go drop my bomb over here. In the Pug strat way, I figure Pug strat's safest strat right now. Echo is broken. He's coming to group. We're doing okay. Oh, somebody picked up something they're not supposed to. Doomba's coming towards group. Staying off group. He's gonna bounce probably back to group. Yeah, exactly what he did there. Okay. Okay, I need to go because I need to be in position. He'll say his I am your end. He is running back. We are fine. And now I get to tank.
Nothing can bring me
So, okay. Luckily he picked the kiter or someone like that, so we're okay.
getting healthier.
Just doing my stuff, seeing where the heck he is. Trying not to swear on stream. This is the one place where if I swear, sorry guys, it's Dhuum CM. Okay, he's like coming right for me, so I need to twist. Sorry guys, you just have to adjust. It is more important that your tank does not get picked up. Alright, we got little dip. We've lost one person. We lost a whole bunch of people. We have a Doomba coming directly for me. I need to watch out.
Fury is mine.
Okay, we are good.
Defense, then offense.
Okay, and where is he now? He's coming directly back to us. I do not like this. I need to figure out what side I need to stand on. Sorry. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, where's Doomba? Okay, he's there. You gotta watch and get your soul after. That's the important thing. Now, go over here. I use that right there as a sneaky little, and then I can keep him closer to the middle. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, I'm good. Tank is not dead. Whoa, okay, I got a GG. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad I didn't scare you away with my tanking. Actually, I really enjoyed tanking this fight, so I'm glad that it's entertaining for you. Now just 16 away from affiliate. Okay. So I'm just saying sorry I had to turn him from side to side, but I have to ensure I don't get picked as tank. Okay. And I will go and mark the echo again. There we go. Marked with our X. Alright. And he's coming towards us. Gotta move. I know that nobody that I'm actually raiding with can hear this right now, but it also helps me to stay on ball by talking about where Doomba is at all times. So we can see him here. I'm off to the side, so no concerns. We mostly have Condi DPS, so that Enforcer's just gonna melt. Reaper has been slain. G1 forgot to go. So in this particular fight, if you've never seen the Doom boss fight before, someone needs to be standing in those green circles every single time. So what will happen is a Reaper will yell, "Doom's gaze falls on me," in multiple different variations. When that happens, a green circle appears beneath them. Somebody needs to be standing in that green circle at the time that the hand reaches out and pulls them down to turn them into an orb. Otherwise, the Reaper dies. There are 3 people that we assign to this role: G1, G2, G3, aka Green 1, Green 2, Green 3, and G1 in clouds. G1 forgot. It happens. Okay, and we got Enforcer. Ooh, right in alignment with Echo, so we'll just
How serious.
be careful is what we'll do. Beautiful. We all good. Is the kiter grabbing those? Okay, yeah, I think kiter has them. Just, they're taking their good sweet time to find the kiter, and they're going into the group instead. Oh, there's Echo. Need to focus less on those and more on where Echo is partying. X over here. That's good. I imagine he's gonna run right back through groups, so we're gonna have to be careful. Yeah.
Nothing can bring me down.
The Enforcer is as good as dead. Let's see where he runs. He's chasing the group, but I'm off to the side, so I'm good. And I get the bomb. Same place as last time. That's fine. I honestly don't mind getting the bomb in the beginning part, because when you're tank, you don't have any other mechanics to worry about, and I genuinely love that. I know I could blow up bomb early, but I don't know enough about this kiter to know if it's safe, if the kiter knows to stay away from that spot. Ooh, spicy. G2 Selly is awfully low. Oh yeah, G2 is low. You can see his health is really low over there. Okay, we got him. He's running towards us. Alright, time to get into position. Okay, there's Echo. Can this guy get off of my tanking spot, please? Urubu, you're not supposed to take him. He is not yours.
Defense, then offense.
Oh, okay, Echo's broken over there, and now he's running directly into the group. Perfect. Okay, and we're gonna do just a fancy little foot maneuver like that. And your tank is alive and well.
Defense, then offense.
I'm gonna drop some heals. And we can see Echoes over there. Honestly, my whole job right now is just making sure that Echo doesn't come near me. Okay. Perfect, we're gonna tank him. Like over here. Can people please pick up that friend before they die?
Defense, then offense. Nothing can bring me down.
I'm gonna drop some heals back there for everybody. Now, it's so important. Pick up your friends. Don't stand where the tank is. You will die. Okay, Echo is coming our way. Just gotta move out of his way. Then pick up your soul. Shit. Okay. And now I'm here. Alright, where's Echo? Okay. Safe from Echo. Don't need to worry about him. We're in a good spot. We already lost 2? How did we already lose 2? We keep losing our druid. Yeah. I think we need to get rid of that druid. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, clearly Echo's picked me. Sorry, I need to spin him around. Come on, look this way. Yes. Okay, that worked out well for timing. I love when one of the Necro's minions die and they're like, no, I hand raised that minion. Okay, I need to take him a little bit over here just so I don't get hit by Echo. Good. Good. Okay,
I wield great wisdom. I see a light.
oh good, he's already going somewhere else. Ah, shit. Oh god, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm good. Oh no! God damn it, I got picked up.
Use this orb of energy to your advantage.
Okay. Okay. Alright, we tried. I thought I was just far enough away, but I mean, with the druid dead, we should have reset a long time ago anyways, so. Jewel had come to me and said, like, hey, like, they only have 13 KP, like, should we bother taking them? And I was like, oh, we'll give them a chance, but they keep being dead every single pull we get. And they were the first to get picked. So. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I mean, if you want regular Doom, I can totally carry you through a Doom. And trust me, after you do Doom CM, you're just like, huh, Doom is so relaxing and such a walk in the park by comparison. When you don't have to have a panic attack or an anxiety attack thinking about the Echo. But yeah, I mean, I'd be totally happy to help you with a Doom kill anytime. I usually do Doom once a week at least. And it is my favorite fight to do, so if you're trying to gather a group, I'm happy to help you. I mean, we can even do that as a stream sometime if you wanted to. I can announce that I'll have a stream where I help people get a Doom kill. We just get a bunch of us together and we go through. I actually, so the guild that I'm a part of, Pivos, we actually, me and one other person actually co-lead a raid training group every week on Wednesdays. And we did actually take one of the groups to Doom very recently. We didn't get the kill because we were also doing the rest of Wing 5 and we didn't have much time to spend at Doom, but we do some pretty cool stuff every once in a while. We have it broken down into a 1 week is training week and the other week is progression group. So we took progression group to Doom. Actually, training group did really, really well 1 week. So we were like, hey, what do you want to do? Here are our instances that we have. And they're like, take us to Doom. And we're like, okay. I mean, you earned it. You cleared a full wing. So let's go. Oh, did they go to a different spot because it's Pug on the North American side? Why do we GG? I don't know what happened there. Got too focused on the Echo. Dodging Echo. Fair. You do what you gotta do to dodge the Echo. So Aloha, have you done a lot of other raids? Or are you just missing Doom? Are you missing a few different bosses? What have you done for raids so far? It's honestly my favorite thing to do, so I spend a lot of time raiding. Okay, we got Enforcer on this side this time. Oh, he's coming right for me. Time to move. Doomba is coming for us. I am safe. Well, except that that's coming right through the group. But not in danger due to Doomba. Alright, he is coming directly towards us. Don't know which side I should be on. This one. Made an executive decision. And he's coming right back through. Alright. Where is Doomba? Doomba! Oh, he broke over there. Okay, now he's running to us. So when Doomba gets broken, that essentially means that his CC bar has been broken. Oh, you're struggling with crafting? What are you trying to craft right now, Stephanie? Tell me. Are you like trying to get your stuff up to 400, or are you trying to do something else for crafting, like something specific? Oh, have you tried Guild Wars GW2crafts.net? It's an excellent guide that you can use in order to get really to do very fast and quick crafting guide. Sorry if I'm stumbling over my words, guys. I'm just looking at the echo. That's without spending money in the process. I mean, if you already have the materials, it's not too bad. And the nice things about the Guild Wars 2 crafts.net is that it really does tell you the fastest way to do it. So it's usually not a super expensive way to do it, which is good. And always make sure that you go to our guild and that you grab a God, before you ran out of mats. Okay. Well, yeah, use those guides because the Guild Wars 2 crafts.net is really, really good. Don't choose the normal crafting guides, choose the fast crafting guides. It's very, very, very useful. And also, make sure that any time that you're crafting, that you're using the, is that our Druid Dead again? It is our Druid Dead again. Yeah, GG. Make sure that you go to the guild, and within the guild there should be like some kind of a bar, and at the bar you can get a potion for free. It's only one per, like one can only be active at a time, but it can be a 10% boost to your crafting. So that also really, it's 10% boost to crafting critical chance. Actually, do I have it right here? Yes! Guild crafting boost. Increase crafting critical chance by 20%. So you can go and you can get that potion within the guild hall. You can get people who aren't in Pivos, you guys can get it from other guild halls as well, so long as they've built that one up. If you have a guild hall that's level 69, then they 100% have it. So highly recommend anytime you're doing crafting to use one of those. You can also use like the birthday boosters or some of the other boosters, which will sometimes give like big bonuses to crafting experience as well, just to make it go faster for you, right? So you don't have to use as much materials and then it's cheaper. Okay, so, sorry I went quiet. I'm just reading what everybody's saying. So we did kick the druid because he literally died every single pull. Like, we need the druid to live. We gave him a few shots, but he keeps dying. Oh, no one's clearing spiders. Okay, so the greens are supposed to kill spiders as they come back. If any other DPS see a lot of spiders, feel free to step in. Or feel free to kill them. Yeah, so I recommend that, Stephanie, for your crafting. Get the potion from the guild hall, and then if you got any other boosters, use that, and then use the Guild Wars 2 crafts.net. I mean, I went from level 100 something to level 4, like low, I think it was 125 or 127, up to 400 for artificing pretty quickly, so. 2 hugs? What does he mean by 2 hugs? That's okay. Alright, let's get out of there. Too spicy for me. Alright, Echo's there. Got him. He's coming our way. We don't like that. Uh-oh. Did not mean to swap my weapons, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just give everybody some more Aegis and some more heals. There we go. Prefer to be on staff during pre-phase and then swap over to mace and shield for when I'm tanking. Staff is just better for heals, but Mace is going to give you more Aegis, more blocks. Ooh, get out of there. Wow, the health of our guys is so much better this time. Our Reapers, we want to make sure they don't die and be murdered. That's why we're killing these Skelly boys. Mini versions of Steve's. Sans the chainsaw, of course. Did he get broken over there? He's just taking his good sweet time. Okay.
That's how I do it.
Okay. Oh, he is coming right for us.
Getting healthy. Do you see?
He's probably going to bounce back onto groups, so yeah, just gotta watch out for that. Don't like how he's so close already to wall. I like the... Ooh, good! As a tank, I'm gonna move forward. I'll just blow it up a little bit early. Bam! Okay, I'm just gonna hang out over here. Alright! Time for more Doom. Just gonna watch out for that Enforcer as we get into position. Oh! Yeah. That's why I have to be focused. If I only get picked up after we were supposed to have been GG'd, then I consider that a win. Is he picking me? No, he's not picking me. So we're okay. Okay, and I'm still fine. I'm still safe. Okay, and we're gonna have him dip. Yeah. Alright, we already lost one person. I think that's our kiter. I should not, as tank, be rezzing buddies. Oh my god. What is this chaos? Isn't he the one who has the bomb? Wow, okay. Bomb dead on group. Alright. So basically what happened there is people get a bomb. Kite died and left? Oh man, we had 2 people leave. Oof. So I GG'd bomb. Ah, makes sense. Wow. We need a druid. We need another druid? Both of them dipped? Druid and kite dipped? Wasn't the druid new? Just gonna check on that one. Oh. Yeah, but then we got a replacement, didn't we? Okay, yeah. Okay, it's looking like this is the end. Let's see. Someone asked Mistakers leave. Thank you for leave, he says. I'm crafting my first piece of legendary. Oh my god, that's so exciting for Alora. She's been working so hard to try to get her first piece of legendary armor. I know how excited I was when I first got mine, so can't really blame her there. Yeah, because now I've got my legendary heavy armor, I've got my legendary light armor. Probably not going to look at legendary medium armor for a long time, just because like I don't really play any medium armor classes. Thief, Ranger, or Engineer. I don't really play any of them. And I'd really like to get Aurora. That's my next goal. Oh, those are some KPs. Crazy Maka. Marito. Marito? Alright, so right now we're just trying to fill the missing roles that we need. So we just need one more person, and then we'll be able to try again. Can you quick G3? Need to practice green. That's Marito, right? Yeah. Might not be able to stay too much longer, but glad to have helped. Yeah, so if you're new to the stream, Jewel9 was actually the commander when I got my Adina challenge mode kill and my Kadeem the Peerless challenge mode kill. So he's like, hey, can you help me get a Dhuum CM? More than happy to. He's a real nice guy. Oh my god, we have 2 druids. Why do we have 2 druids? Oh, unless one is being a kite, and that's fine. Heal for Tree Fitty. Hawkeye. Nana the Norn. We saw Nana the Norn at something else, didn't we? I think I've been seeing Nana the Norn pop into a lot of stuff. I think they were at the 5-minute statues and some other stuff. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, okay, they can do our quickness G3, so we're good to go. Oh, Alora says 'tis time. I need to be ready to congratulate her for her legendary armor. She's been working so hard. Alora kind of joined the training group that I co-lead. And she started off brand new, and she's a weaver, right? So she was like, how can I get more DPS? So I remember sitting down with her in the training golem room and helping her out with that, because I had someone, Spikeathir, who helped me out and helped walk me through the rotation. So I was able to do that back for her. So she's so excited. So I've really seen her go from like never seen a raid before in her entire life to now crafting her first piece of legendary gear. Like, I could not be more proud. Aw, she says I'm screaming. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. Oh. My W key is already messed up. Uh-oh. Oh, we have somebody playing music for us. Who is serenading us? Oh, Urabu. Urabu is very dark. How? Is that an abyssal infusion? I don't know what they got going on. I'm so proud of you, Laura. Like, genuinely so proud of her. She's worked so hard. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, are we doing 10% again? Okay, I'll go back to my marker over here. I do like that we only keep star as a marker. That's really nice. He will be like, oh, no sir, he says. Ahead because the echo. Aww, couldn't have done without people's help. I want to see the echo. Yeah, very, very important to be able to see the echo. I'm gonna need food and utilities. It's been going on a little while, so there we go, there we go. Oh. Oh, oh, it's all flatbread. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, did somebody place healing food for me? No, no food for the healers. They do not feed us. Alright, I'll get ready to mark the echo. I would like to do a little bit more tanking. GW2. I always see him on that character. I need to like stop and see what that character actually like is. Because I can't remember what class it is.
In death.
But during the middle of a Dhuum CM pull is not the time to double check that. Doom. Heal for Tree Fitty. He is doing his kiting job. Seems to be doing good so far. Okay, and we watching. Alright, Doomba coming right to us there. You can see. Okay. Somebody picked up that minion that was not the kiter. It's fine, it happens. Uh-oh, broken on there. Where he going? Where he going? Who did he pick? Okay, not me. That's all that matters. Alright, 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 let's go. Okay, and we continue along. And he is in the bottom corner. He's directly opposite of us, but that probably means he's going to come directly our way. Yeah, he is. We're okay. He's off a little bit, so we're good. I've had like no lag. But I have been staying off the group a little bit just to stay alive, so it's fine. Oh, there's some lag. We have 2 RRs, so I will get it eventually. Okay. And he's going this way. That enforcer is not up. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oof. Okay, yeah, that... Oh! Oh, no. Reaper's been slain. We done. Sad. So, the person who got the bomb got picked by the Echo. And then the Echo ran right back into group right as the bomb exploded. Oof. Urubu being like new in CM. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. TTV. What's that special symbol that he has there? I wonder. Oh yeah, I was gonna check what, he's a Revenant. Oh, he must be one of the RRs then. It's not a problem. Okay. Okay, marking the Echo. Dhuum's Enforcer. Let's go.
You've been struck.
Okay. Oh, he's just like twirling on him. It's making it hard for us to DPS him and pick up our friend really, 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 really fast. Alright, let's go. Oh, somebody else got picked. Oh, God. Alright, yeah, this pull has not been going as well. Alright, time for me to go spam every single one of my heals on this thing. So let's just go for the real big heals. I don't know if that really helped him or just maintained him, but that's the thing is when you're in CM mode, it actually gets rid of the typically you get a boost to the heals that you give to the Reapers, but when you're in CM you don't get that boost anymore, so it basically feels as though you can't heal them. It's because they have massive health bars, but still. Taking my bomb to my corner. Heal Tree Fitty, get out of the way. You're the one I'm at risk of killing here, and I do not want to murder you. Reaper of the spawning pools. You know what I've never done, despite running Dhuum again and again and again, is never actually figured out that these Reapers were named. Reaper of the Bone Pits. That's all new to me. I never actually stopped to look at them. I'm just like, oh, watch their health. Make sure they're okay. Be in the greens. You know, or ignore them. They're not your responsibility. Okay, I am your end. We know this.
Defense, then offense.
And then bam. Deal with that. Uh-oh, he got broke. He's coming back. He's coming back. I gotta watch out. I gotta be careful. Okay, and I'm fine.
This is getting serious.
And we're still fine. He's gonna do a dip in a second. Ooh, I need to move. And he dipped. Okay. Ooh, spicy, spicy, spicy. We're gonna go a little bit more over here. He is coming, like, way too close to me. Do not feel comfortable. That is a negative. Everybody's gotta watch out and be careful. We're gonna have a problem when... is he gonna touch me? No, he's not. Okay, he's going that way.
Might succeed right.
Okay, good. God darn it! Okay. Shit. That's the one thing, is like, if it comes for me when I'm getting into position like that, I can't see it. Oh, I'm so glad that they got me out so fast. That one was... Oh, goodness. That was so many just picked up. Oh, man. Is that 4 people? Ooh. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna call that. I don't know if this is the run, guys. I wouldn't disagree with... I will do 2 more. Okay, sounds good. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do people getting grabbed in pre, not a good sign. Alright. So, we're gonna do 2 more pulls of Dhuum CM. I already have my Dhuum CM kill, but we're trying to help my friend GW2 get his kill. He's the commander over here. There's... Oh, okay, Church All does have a kill. That's good. And I think we had one other person who also had it. Oh, we have Fractal Goddess? Dang. 3 years try, take this title, and all teams have knobs. Oof. So sad. An F in chat for him. And mark my echo.
Getting healthier.
Alright, where is he going? Okay, we good, we good, we good, we good. Okay, and moving over this way. Now to do it next week. Do what next week? Oh, the star. So when you kill all the bosses, there's like a bot you can run that will tell you your kills. And when you get all the kills for all the bosses in a week, you get like a nice little star to be like, hey, guess what? You did it. So I've done that before. But we have 2 people in our guild who like every single week get that star. We just had someone brand new who got that star. Did we have 2 picks in pre-phase? We did. And anyways, this one guy, it's his first time ever getting it, and the other people are like, ooh, time to get it next week. And he's just like, but this is my first time ever getting it. Boom. Okay, good. Heal for Tree Fitty is not dead. This is good. I do not want to murder our kiter. Jewel, move! Okay. Jewel is safe. This is important. I need Jewel to be okay. Jewel 9 is now afflicted, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Everybody take some heals while we're here. Just feel better. Oh, he's coming through the group. Well, Kiter's the one we mostly have to be worried about when we have the bomb, so it's a good thing when Kiter gets bomb. I like being tank because then I don't have to get bombs outside of pre-event. Where is he? Oh, is he stuck? Is he permanent stuck? Oh, I think he's stuck. Ah, this is so good. Someone pick up that Falmer Revenant guy. Somebody dropped on us? Oh, great. Oh well, it happens. Well, he's still stuck, so at least we can focus on doing a lot of DPS right now. I didn't do as good with my blocks as I should have. This is fine. He's stuck. But I can't really type about him being stuck, so people are just gonna have to figure it out for themselves. Because at any moment he could become unstuck. When he's actually going to become unstuck is when Big Dip happens. Because when Big Dip happens, it basically resets the echo. But it's nice we have him stuck for a little bit, you know? We're doing okay. We're going to have Big Dip soon. Oh, shoot. We just keep losing so many people. We really can't afford to lose people when we have, somebody who dropped on us in the middle. Ah! Ah, shit! I got my soul, it's fine. Ah, I went down. Woo! Okay. Looks like that is a no. All right. So I'm just gonna say, sorry you couldn't get the kill, Jewel. No problem. You helped me get those other 2 CMs, so no worries. What happened? Noobs just... good luck, everyone. Or no, I just won't say anything. Or I'll just say see you. And leave the squad. I mean, I had fancy lieutenant permissions, but that's all good. I'm not gonna kick anyone. That would make me feel bad if I did that to them. Alright. Loading back in here. Thank you very much. Let me know if you need help with anything. Yeah. Yeah, will do. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join me on this stream tonight. I think this is a good place to end it. I really appreciate you guys all coming by, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you happen to be located. Goodbye for now. Have a good one.